Live Southwest. Freddie there. Alongside me is my partner tonight as we have Eagle Pass Eagles hosting United Laredo United. We got about 11 minutes and we're at our pregame show brought to you by Hacienda Ford. Got Noah Garcia with us tonight as he is getting some time in the booth. What's going on today, Noah?
Going good, going good. I'm glad to here to join with you tonight. It's going to be a good night. First game of district, and I'm pretty pumped for it.
Hey, first talking about first game of district. Last night we were in Laredo as we did United South and Nixon, and that was a barn burner. 69-37 was the score. We had a gentleman by the name of Brian Benavides who went off last night for 297 yards rushing and 5 touchdowns. The gentleman had himself a night, and of course, our player of the game last night was Efrain Hernandez. He came back from an injury early in the season. And lo and behold, we're going to be taking a trip to Abilene tomorrow to a 5 o'clock Brownsville Hannah Abilene game tomorrow night.
That's going to be a good one, too. Like you were saying yesterday with United South and Nixon, it was close at the start when I was watching that one. And you're right, he just broke out. The rest of the game in the second half, United South just took over in the second half. They adjusted, and they just went to work.
Week 5 of Texas high school football, and of course week 1 of district play. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with more after this. You're watching Real Sports Live, Southwest.com. Valdez Tire Record Service, located at 522 North Pierce Street in Eagle Pass, Texas. With 24-hour roadside service, commercial tow, automotive repair shop, call us today at 830-757-3102. Valdez Tire Record Service wishes the Eagle Pass Eagles and the CC Win Mavericks a successful team season.
EPER Recycling Center, 3323 Del Rio Boulevard, open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. But don't throw it away. Recycle it today at 3323 Del Rio Boulevard. For more information on how to turn your scrap into cash, call 758-0685 or find us on Facebook.
Campos Auto Sales, atendido personalmente por su propietario Miguel Campos. Le ofrece los mejores autos, SUVs y camionetas del condado de Maverick. Trabajamos con 5 bancos para financiar el auto que usted quiere o necesite. Denos la oportunidad de atenderlo. Campos Auto Sales.
So we're back live, pregame show brought to you by Hacienda Ford and Ram Country Auto World. Visit ramcountryautoworld.com, and we're driving a 2018 Hyundai Sonata, driving it around. Go visit Grant Bibb over at Ram Country Auto World. We also have some interviews. Last week, of course, Mingo Fuentes came in against McCullum, had 208 yards. Also, he was named player of the game alongside his counterpart, Reese, Jacob Reese, and Saul Perales. So we're going to get to that, and we'll be back with more after this. With Jacob Reese, player of the game for McCullum on the defensive side. Playing both ways, Jacob, how does that make you feel throughout the game, knowing that you have to have reps on offense and have reps on defense?
Well, it makes a big difference in practice because I have to practice harder and get used to playing both ways.
I know you had an injury early on in the season. Coming back from that injury and now being able to use both hands. I know you play defensive back and safety, but how hard was it to play with a cast on?
It was pretty hard because I didn't have the ball skills that I usually had, and it was like difficult to tackle people with just one hand. So.
On offense, of course, you're a receiver. Also, you have had some reps at quarterback. Knowing that Mingo Fuentes came in last week, were you ready in case they needed, if Mingo did go down, were you going to be ready to sling the ball around at quarterback?
Yes, sir. Coach told me to go warm up just in case Mingo had gotten hurt, and I mean, I was ready. I felt good.
What's your outlook for the United game? And of course, that's district game, first district game. You guys are coming in 3-1. They're coming in 3-1. How do you feel coming into this game?
I feel like they're a tough team, and it's going to be a good game. But I feel like we can take it.
Playing at home at the Student Activity Center, the Cozumel Foster Veterans Memorial Stadium. How does that differentiate from having to go out of town and play at home with under the lights and the home crowd?
Well, it's just going to be a better atmosphere. I mean, we're going to have more fans. It's going to be a little bit more rowdy. Hopefully, we can just come out victorious and get our fans to win.
That's Jacob Reese, Defensive Player of the Game. You're watching Real Sports Live, Southwest.com. Presentation of colors as we are about 4.5 minutes, so the playing of our national anthem. Of our national anthem as both teams are getting ready to come into the field. We got about 3 minutes before kickoff here from Cozumel Foster Veterans Memorial Stadium. Our camera operator David Adea upstairs giving you your sights and sounds. Don't worry about it, guys. I know that you want video of this game, but guess what? We're going to have video an hour after the game. We are recording the game as we speak, and of course we're giving you live audio of this play-by-play. We got Noah Garcia next to me doing our color commentating tonight. Last night I had Jose Luis Castillo, former coach at United South, and he had fun also doing the game with us last night. So the Eagles getting set for they're coming in from the tunnel. As you can see them. Well, you can't see them. I'm saying see them because we're seeing them on the video. As far as you guys that are listening to us, you are just watching the slate right in front on your YouTube channel, Facebook page, or Twitter. It's going to be an exciting game. It's going to be a game that we're going to see a lot of fireworks. The tempo of the game for United South is going to be one of those where they're going to have to control the line of scrimmage, and the defense for Eagle Pass has to stop them and make sure that they don't let any big plays like what happened last year.
Yeah, Freddie, you're right. It's gonna be really one in the trenches. The guys down low at United and the guys down low on Eagle Pass, they're both big boys, and it's gonna really be one in the trenches. United's a quick tempo, Eagles are quick tempo. It's just who's gonna win it down low in the trenches, and that's really what's gonna be the big factor tonight.
Yeah, you said it right. It's going to be one in the trenches. The defensive line for Eagle Pass against the offensive line of United. The offensive line of United with the defensive line of Eagle Pass. Carlos Jaime is going to be a guy to watch. The running back, he's a junior for the United Longhorns. Of course, Wayo Huerta, their quarterback, a senior. And for Eagle Pass, they won 3 games with 3 different quarterbacks. As we stated on our morning show, which is on Thursday mornings at 10 o'clock. Make sure you catch that as we talk to Coach Villaseñor and Coach Tom Gonzalez. And Coach Tom Gonzalez mentioned it, that he's won 3 games. They're 3-1, just like United, but they won 3 games with 3 different quarterbacks. Salavia, the junior, Alan, the senior, and then last week with Fuentes, the junior. So kudos to them, man.
Yep, it is. The depth chart just shows from that if one guy goes down, the next man is up and ready to go. So that's real good for the Eagles on their side. And for United, they're just glad that they're going to have their quarterback and running back healthy tonight. So that's what's going to be a big factor too. So it's just going to be who can stay healthy throughout the whole game. Because it's going to be a game of hard hits the whole way out. And it's just going to be who can stay healthy also.
That's right. And we'll get to the captains right now here in a minute. As we had for Eagle Pass, they won the toss. They deferred to the second half. United will be receiving on the north end, and the Eagle Pass Eagles are on the south end as we get set for the ball game. So the ball goes off the tee. First quarter, back deep for United. The receive is number 1, Tanner Sanchez, the receiver, junior, and I believe it's number 2, if I'm not mistaken, Eddie Sanchez back there. Another gentleman that can fly as a receiver. I mean, they have receivers that usually they go empty set, 5-receiver set. We took a chance to watch them against San Benito, and that was again their high-scoring team. And kickoff here. That's number 7. Lets it go through. That's Rene Hernandez, the corner for United, and it's a touchback.
Well, Freddie, I was watching the San Benito game, and you're right. They're gonna run with the spread, and then they're really gonna run with the ball down the field, down the middle, and stuff. And their spread is just the quarterback can throw. He's very versatile. He's a dual threat quarterback. He can run. He can throw. And then having their running back in tonight completely healthy is going to be even more better for them. It's going to make them not just a one-dimensional team. It's going to make them do more than just staying with the quarterback.
And try to see what that flag was for. Did not check the flag. There was a flag on the field. They're going to get it at the 35. Actually, at the 30, if I'm not mistaken. No, at the 30. That's where they're going to have their first series, at the 30. So first and 10, Huerta in shotgun formation. And again, 5-receiver set, like I mentioned. 5-receiver set for United. 2 to the near side, 3 to the far side. So they got a nickel package for Eagle Pass, and that one complete to number 1. That's Tanner Sanchez, the first reception.
And it's still pushing it, Freddie. The play's not over yet, and the refs haven't blown the whistle, and they kept pushing to get more yardage on that one. So everyone looked like the play was dead, but no one blew the whistle, so they just kept pushing it down the field.
And first and 10 after that pass. Complete. They bring it to the 49. So a 19-yard carry, first and 10, a pass of 19 yards there. Now they have Jaime in the backfield, 2 receiver set to the near side, 2 to the far side. Drops back, looking, surveying, and gets a yard there to the 50. That was Wayo Huerta.
It was just, he had time to make a throw, but he just couldn't find anyone open, and the pocket collapsed real quick once he stepped forward in the pocket on that one. So they're just going to have to keep running this very quick tempo to keep the Eagles on their toes all the time, because if they can keep that quick tempo going, it's going to be kind of hard for the Eagles. But as of right now, they're settling it down right now. They're keeping it at a pace, so let's just see how it goes right now.
3 receivers, 1 receiver to the far side, brings a slant, and that one almost intercepted. Actually, it was intercepted, I think, and there's flags. contact before the ball got there. That one was intended for number 5, uh, Eric De Los Santos.
Yeah,
He's a senior.
yeah, and that was gonna be a PI all the way. He gave him a hit before the ball even got there. And if you look for United's quarterback, that man's just slinging it. He just leans with it and just let it rock it through. But on that one, it's also going to be with the penalties. These guys can't make a lot of penalties because it's going to hurt them a lot. You can't just give up that free yardage because you're playing United. You're playing one of the good teams in the district. So you're going to have to limit those penalties and just stay focused.
Yeah, that was on Barca. Now, I mean, played it right. It's so the ball to the 30 to the 41, first and 10 for United. Quick out. That's to number 1 again. Tanner Sanchez makes a move. He's at 35 and brought down at the 35 again. Sanchez, another one, another completion from Huerta.
Yeah, that was just another quick pass. It's going to be like those little quick slants that they're going to be running here against the Eagles. They're just going to be trying running on the quicks with the slots.
And again, 2nd and 4. Give it to, actually, no, take it out of the height, man. That dropped by number 2, Eddie Garza.
Right now, so far, Freddie, the Eagles are playing real good D. The corners are playing man-to-man right now. They're not spacing back. They're not giving up that free yardage. And that's what you're going to have to do. If they're going to beat you, let them beat you high, going deep down the field, but don't let them get that free yardage close for the easy slants.
10-22 after the incomplete, 3rd and 4. Give it to Jaime. Jaime bounces it out, and there is the linebacker. If I'm not mistaken, that was number 45, Jacob Salinas. No, it's number 28 in on the tackle, and number 24, McGehee, and Samaniego.
This one's going to be a big stop, but the Eagles will come with it. It's 4th down. It's 4th and short. Let's see what they can do here, Freddie.
Jaime gets it up the middle, and he is in the clear. 10-5, touchdown United. Just like that, 9:47 left, and Jaime breaks it open for a 35-yard touchdown run.
Yeah, he broke right through the middle. It looked like he was going to get stopped and held up right there at the line, but he just kept pushing. He kept driving his feet and just broke straight up through the middle and just took it into the house for a United 6 on that play right there. And it's good, Freddie. The PAT is good. So the defense is doing strong. They are doing strong. The defense is keeping it well toned, but it was just a miscommunication on that one, and you just had to give it on United. He busted through on that line, but also the Eagles are playing very good defense on that one.
And Jaime gets a 34-yard touchdown run. We'll be back with more after this.
Capital Insurance Services has been in services since 1965. We are an independent agency representing Progressive, Travelers, Allstate, and Mexico Insurance. Our office hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 p.m. Owned and operated by Clarissa Rivera and her friendly staff, Amanda Garza and Ivana Salinas. 2502 Del Rio Boulevard Auto has the car you need. Don't look any further. Come visit us at 2502 Del Rio Boulevard in Eagle Pass. Fast, easy credit approval, low down payments on any of our quality used cars. Stop by 2502 Del Rio Boulevard Auto.
As I said, we're back live. Santos gets it at the 13. And an in the round to Sigisi Ricci. And there is a flag on the play. He had a clean sideline. Number 7 tripped him up. That's Rene Hernandez. And there is a flag right at the 27-yard line. That's where the flag is thrown. We'll check the flag. 9:37 left. So they United had it with no time. Actually came off the 12 minutes, and they scored at 9:47. Jump block there. So they didn't take too much time off the clock, but again, they scored.
Yeah, it's gonna be that quick tempo, like we said in the beginning of the game. That's how United runs their formation and stuff. They like to keep it quick. They don't like to just steady around and just mess around. They like to go quick tempo in these games, and that right there, the Eagles could have stopped them. But the thing is, the trenches just didn't clean up on that. The linebackers didn't come to clean up on that play, and ended up a 6 for United.
1st and 10, and we see Alan Rodriguez in the backfield. They're gonna send actually 4 receivers to the far side, one on the near side, one-on-one situation out to number 14, and that's Dakota Kipuros, and Kipuros gets that one on the outside and loses 3 yards.
On that one right there, Freddie, it's good to run a quick slant, a little quick screen on that one. But the thing is, you're gonna have to run different types of plays. You can't be using the screen all night. You're gonna have to go from the run game to the passing game because United, they're a sound team, and these guys are gonna be sound all night.
Yeah, they are going to be sound all night. So again, they need to make sure that they get positive yards every time that they touch the ball. That's Alan Rodriguez with the carry, and he will get it back to the line of scrimmage on a 2nd and 13 with 8:56 left. So the 3rd down for them, and it's going to be a 3rd and 10.
Right here, that was a good draw on him by Alan on that one. But I think the passing is going to be the most big factor tonight. They're really going to have to pass the ball. The running game, I don't know, just with this United, they got the big boys up front. It's going to be the passing where you're going to really have to lean on the most.
4 receivers set to the far side, one on the near side. We got a one-on-one down here in the bottom. And Alan will take it up the middle. He saw a crease, and they need to get to the 25 to get the 1st down. I think they did get to the 25, so 1st down for carry for number 7, Alan Rodriguez.
Yeah, number 7, Alan Rodriguez. When they played against Wayne, and I saw him really in that game, he's a real swifty guy. He can make cuts, he can make his jukes, and he can read the field very well.
So with that, he gets a 1st down. Looking downfield, he throws it. Man downfield, that's Reese, and defended by number 6, Luis Gonzalez, the defensive back senior for United. Well contested.
Yeah, on that one, Gonzalez was looking for a PI call, but that ball was it was over the head, and they were both fighting for it on that one. That was a real good play call right there, trying to go deep on that on the 1st down of the new possession on that one.
So comes out number 18. Now they got 2 receivers set to the far side, 2 receivers set to the near side with Isaac Caballero. Caballero running very good. He hit 139 last week against McCullum. That's out to number 5, and Santos was not able to catch that one as that's too tall for him.
Yeah, on that one, that was a real good play draw on that one for a quick screen. But right there, number 45 just got through the line real quick, just broke through the right side of the line on that one. The trenches are gonna have to. The guys for the Eagles are gonna really have to step it up here because they're gonna be playing some real fast guys, and they're quick off the ball from United.
So on a 3rd and 10 from the 25, and false start is going to be called on the offense. Jitters early, do you think?
Yeah, I think so, man. You're playing against United here, and it's 1st district game. You want to set the tone. They want to make a statement. This is a statement game. The Eagles are a very good team, and I think it's just that nervousness. But right now, they just need to let it get it out right here, right now, because they can't have that later on in the game because it's going to hurt them a lot.
So they 5 yards, 3rd and 15 now. 2 receivers set to the near side, 2 to the far side, shotgun formation. And again, another false start, another 5 yards pushed back.
And I don't know, Freddie. 54 looks like he's intriguing it too. He's jumping up close, so I don't know if it could be a neutral zone infraction on that. I don't know if they're really seeing it well. But
the D tackle you mentioned was Juan Gonzalez, senior D tackle in for United, as he's at least a good yard off the ball. That's Isaac Gonzalez behind number 65. That's Martinez, and he is gonna get maybe a yard or two.
There's a yard or two on that one on that carry. But the Eagles are gonna have to become more versatile. They're gonna have to really hit it with the air, hit it with quick slants, look deep a couple of times. And Alan on that, he's a very swift quarterback on those runs. When he got that 1st down, it was a quarterback draw. He kept it real clean. And on that, you're gonna have to have your receivers take their mans out, really do the blocking downfield, so he can get that open field down the middle.
So We're going to get a punt here by Ramirez. Back deep is number 7, Rene Hernandez. He's going to let it drop it at 41. He takes it to the outside, back inside, and he will be brought down at the 43. We'll be back with more after this.
Sarita's Tortilla Factory, with 3 great locations to serve you in Maverick County. Come try our delicious barbacoa with the tortillas. Si son Saritas, ni me las calientes. Also, you can get our tortillas in Laredo, Texas at your local supermarket. That's Sarita's Tortilla Factory.
Eagle Grocery, la tienda de los venados, established in 1939, a staple in downtown Eagle.
And we're back live as United's second series. That was a loss of 9 yards as Charlie Schuster got to number 23, Carlos Jaime. So they have a 2nd and 19 from the 36, 6:29. Drops back, Guaya Huerta to the outside. And as soon as the receiver caught it, number 1, Tanner Sanchez, who seems to be his favorite target tonight, he was met immediately by the Eagles.
Yeah, he was, Freddie, on that one. The Eagles so far, they're playing real good defense. It was just that first drive. They were doing real good, but it was just a miscommunication really on that last one where they scored. But so far, they're keeping this game intact. They're having it fundamentally sound right now. The defense is playing real good and real clean and getting these stops.
Drops back, Huerta looking far side and incomplete. That one intended for De Los Santos, and again, that one stopped and the side of number 2, and brings up a 4th down, 4th and 13 at the 40 with 5:51. Defense stopped them, and that's what you want. You don't want to have them come back on their second drive, on their second possession, and do much. So punting away is United here. Back deep, standing at the 35 is Christian Barcena, a lefty for United. Hits at the 35, at the 25, and rolls dead at the 24.
Yeah, on that one, that was a close call. Number 13, Lopez almost touched it on that one. That was going to be a real close one, but he saw that ball real quick. He just took off away from it. And right here, Freddie, the Eagles are really going to have to go do something and drive it down the field just to stay and have that confidence. Okay, defense is doing their job, but offense, let's be a part of this ball game right here, because it's gonna be a really big factor. They're gonna have to score. It's not gonna be where, let defense win this game for us, because it's gonna be both sides of the ball for them.
And Eagle Pass has it 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Their second possession. Give it to Isaac Caballero. Caballero gets a couple and gets it across. Now, the biggest factor, too, is going to be the receivers for Eagle Pass and how physical they can be on the line on these corners, on these run plays.
Yeah, on the run plays, they're going to have to pick up key blocks, because if you're just going to let your man just bounce them off one time, they're going to go in and make a tackle. United's a real ball hawk team. Wherever the ball's at, they're all going to end up being at.
Yeah, that's right. So, right now, the Eagles with 5-12 have it 2nd and 8 from the 26. 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side. Shotgun formation for Rodriguez has Caballero in the backfield. He stutter steps and bowls over the linebacker. The middle linebacker actually fell back, and he's to the 30-yard line.
Yeah, on that one, he just gave him the ball, and he just went bulldozer mode on that and picked up a good yardage on that. On this play right here, I think they're just going to have to go with the pass play. Real quick slant just to throw them off right here, because it's been back-to-back run plays. So let's get into a pass with a quick slant, or maybe even go deep ball right here on the near side with Jacob.
We got 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. Ball's at the 30 for Eagle Pass. Double pumps, now can't find anybody. Now trying to find a receiver near side, and that one is complete to number 14. That's Dakota Kiporos with the catch at the 37-yard line.
Yeah, like I said right now, Freddie, they're going to have to mix it up. And right there, that was a real good play call. Alano's going to look to go deep with Jacob, but Jacob just was covered real good on that play right there. And it was a good job by Alano keeping the play alive and getting it to his receiver on that one.
Yeah, he rolled out to the near side and found Dakota on an out. So now two receivers to the near side, two to the far side. 4:09 left. Ball at the 37. Out to the outside, near side, excuse me, and it was incomplete to Jacob Ruiz. So 2nd and 10 from the 37. As you mentioned, the pass, they are mixing it up on third down, and now on a first down, they actually threw the ball.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be different types of style. It can't just be one, and it can't just be the running game because it's gonna be hard trying to run the ball through the trenches when you got the big boys up front and you got real versatile linebackers that can bunk to the outsides.
Number 44 for Matthew Delgado, the DN, and that was almost broken by Caballero as he was shoestring tackled by number 52, kind of swiped at him. That's Mauricio Hernandez.
Yeah, that was a real good run and almost broke free for a good amount of yards. Almost could have really, if he broken free, he could have even had the end zone looking for 6 on that one.
That was an 8-yard carry for Isaac Caballero. Brings a 3rd and 2, a manageable 3rd and 2, and you want to get into those manageable downs where it's not a 3rd and 8, it's not a 3rd and 10.
Yeah,
He gives it to Caballero. Caballero goes up the near side and gets to the 48, I believe. Yeah, the 48. That's where they're gonna mark it. 1st and 10.
Yeah, and like how you said, Freddie, you don't want to be in long third down. You want to make something realistic where you can do something where you can just punch it through to get more yardage and get that first down, because it's gonna be a hard night if you're gonna be looking at 3rd and 8, 3rd and 10 all night, because it's going to be hard to go deep on these guys, and you're going to have to keep it real, pounding the ball and keep it close on those third downs.
Two receivers set to the near side, two to the far side for Eagle pass. 3:02 left here in the first quarter. 7-0 is the score. Bring a man in motion, and Alan will shake and bake to the outside. Now gets hit by his own lineman. That was number 61 trying to get out of the way. Manuel Valderas, the junior tackle or guard. I think he's on the inside. He was trying to pull, and they're going to lose a yard there to the 47, yeah. 2:35.
He could have had free space to the outside, but it was just one of those little mishaps right there. I guess he thought the play got broken up, but he just stayed there, and Alan ended up just bumping off of him, falling down.
So as we get on a 2nd and 11, the ball carrier, I believe that was number 3 again. So 3rd and 11, no. Was that number 3 or was that number 26 on the carry, that one? If it was number 26, it was Mares. So 3rd and 11, and again we talked about the short yardage third down. Two receivers to the near side, two to the far side, and it looks like they jumped.
Yeah, it's gonna be a false start.
False start
on the receiver on the near side on number 4. And that's kind of rare for having a receiver to have a false start penalty. And like I told you, Freddie, you can't have those simple mistakes, man. It's gonna really hurt you throughout this ball game.
So we got first quarter, minute 31, 5 yards back. So it's a 3rd and 16 from the 42. Drops back, looking, man open a little bit, and that was overthrown. And the intended receiver is number 4, Jacob Ruiz.
Yeah, it was a real good pass by Alan, number 7. Just a little bit out of reach of Jacob Ruiz's hands. I don't know, it looked like he could have put more strides into that one, but it was real close away from his hands. But overall, good throw. And right now, the defense is going to have to step up again for the Eagles.
7-0, 1:18 left here in the first quarter. Ramirez is set out to punt for his second time. An end over end, caught at the 16 to the 28, and that one, number 25, was in on the tackle. That was Rene Hernandez with the return. Eddie Sepulveda on special teams doing some work. So United will have their third possession tonight, as they scored on their first possession. So United has it at their own 28-yard line, 1st and 10 for United. And Huerta has three receivers to the far side, one on the near side, shotgun formation. Carlos Jaime in the backfield. Will give to Jaime, and that one is blown up. Nice tackle by number 45, Jacob Salinas. Salinas in on the tackle, came in to that gap and stopped Jaime.
Yeah, it's that Land Shark defense. They're going to play tough, and they've always been playing tough with that Land Shark defense. And right now, so far, the Eagles' defense is winning in the trenches. And they're just going to have to keep pounding the trenches right here with the linebackers and the D tackles.
1 yard on that one. He's shifty there. And Jaime gets across the 30 to the 31. Actually, to the 32. So 3rd and 6, a 3-yard carry. 1 yard carry, a 3-yard carry. So now you got 3rd and 6 with 19 seconds. Two receivers to the far side, two to the near side. Shotgun formation. Huerta drops back and a screen play set up. Blocking downfield, a missed tackle, and then out of bounds at the 48-yard line. Yeah, there is a flag.
There's key blocks on that one right there. The Eagles could have got him, but just the line moved real clean and real swift on that one. So it really picked up the clean blocks, and the receivers also for United threw out some good blocks on that one. But it's going to be a holding on United. It's going to bring them back. And hey, if it can bring them back and save them a bit, I'll take it all night.
Yeah, with the penalty, it was a hold. Brings it back to the. So it was a spot foul, so all the way back to the 23-yard line. Actually the 22. So it's 3rd and 16. 3rd and 16, and they're going to end the first quarter. We'll be back with more after this. You're watching RealSportsLive.com.
By and visit our meat market. Also, don't forget, we are ready for Lent. So come by and see our party supplies for all your Easter needs at Eagle Grocery, la tienda de los venados.
Bienvenidos al restaurante Lulu. Los esperamos a almorzar o al buffet. Rica comida. Tenemos deliciosa comida casera, donde la comida se hace con mucho amor. Aquí los esperamos. Bienvenidos.
We're back live. 7-0, second quarter now. Trying to see the second quarter, and is it hot in here?
Yeah, it's a little bit.
Huerta gets it on the carry, and
it's going to be a stop. It's going to be a real good stop for the Eagles. So that's going to bring out another 4 and out for them.
Yeah, that one. Actually, no, that was a second down. Was it a second down? No, it was a third down. So Huerta gets it to the 25, a 3-yard carry, so it's a 4th and 13. So on a 4th and 13, we start the second quarter, and like you said, it was a nice stop. Putting it away. Barcena will let it roll at the 30, 25. Now rolls to the inside the 20. And it is going to be possessed at the 17-yard line.
Yeah, that one Lopez needed to be careful on that because he threw a little late hit. He just needs to be careful because a penalty like that's going to hurt you. You don't want to make little silly mistakes like that. And this is a big ball game, and you don't really need those. And the tempers are going to flare. You need to hold back those emotions and really use it when they're needed.
It's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Eagles as they've started inside their 20-yard line on all 3 possessions that they've had the ball. 2 punts, 4 Eagle pass. This is their 3rd possession. 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. Shotgun formation for Rodriguez with Caballero in the backfield. Caballero finds a seam, gets it to the 20, a 3-yard gain.
And that number 3, Caballero, he's a real down-hard runner, and he's just breaking through that line from United. And that's what's real good with him. If he could just keep pounding it, and then maybe switch out a back for him just to make it versatile, go to the outside, and really have him make the inside of the United defense work. You got to really gas him out here.
3 receivers set to the near side, one on the far side is Garcia. My counterpart here does make some point here as far as getting in and out of the holes for him. Is something that he's known for early on. He's a junior, just a junior, so he'll be back next year. Of course, the sophomore running back, number 29, actually moved to the defensive side, and we haven't seen him on the field yet. Jose Hernandez, and of course they have TJ Mares, who is a freshman up at varsity. They're excited for him. 3rd and 7 from the 20, as that one was no gain. Brought back, looking now, comes in, and he is met in the backfield and sacked back in the backfield by number 11, in on the tackle, number 44. And that's something that we're not gonna. We hope we don't see much, where he usually he evades those quick those guys coming in. So.
Yeah, and you're right, Freddie. He was real in the pocket. He had good time, but he had to bunk out of there on those. But the thing is, he's just looking down for receiver, and for that, as a quarterback, if you see nothing happening, you just got to tuck in and run. You can't just stay there in the backfield looking for receiver. If you see nothing in that 3-second frame or 4-second frame, you just tuck in and run and go get some yardage.
And there's a timeout. We're going to call a timeout. We'll be back with more after this.
Rody's Country Fried Chicken, located at 1910 El Indio Highway, wants to wish the Eagle Pass Eagles and the CC Wind Mavericks a successful season. From the Rodriguez family, come by before or after the game and enjoy some great food.
StatER does its testing and evaluations quickly without the delays of a traditional emergency room. We utilize the full services of a standard ER department, including CT scan, bedside emergency ultrasound, x-rays, and a full clinical laboratory, with a focus on getting you taken care of without long wait times. Stat Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
We're back live as the Eagles are getting set to punt it away. Ramirez punts it away. That one's off the end and gets a nice roll. We'll roll it all the way to the 40 as number 12 will down at Orly Martinez. So that's where, actually the 41-yard line. So at the 41, that's where Wild Huerta and the Longhorns, second quarter, 7-0 is the score.
And so far, Freddie, the defense has been doing real good for the Eagles. They've been holding them. They've been keeping them 3 and outs, and they're just going to show up again right here. And hey, if they can keep it tight this whole game, if the defense can pull in the work, so be it. But the offense is going to really have to go in and at least pull one in the end zone.
Talking about the defense being out in the field, I mean, you have to understand that the more and more as Huerta there takes it himself, a nice pursuit on the outside, and that's Samaniego coming in and wrapping up Wild Huerta after just a yard. That's a good open field tackle.
Yeah, that is a real good open field tackle. He didn't let him get beaten out. He just kept striding towards the ball, and like how they do the land shark model, they just keep and follow that ball and track you down. And it's true what you're saying about the defense. They're gonna have to. It's gonna be hard. They can't be running all these plays.
So 3 receivers set to the near side, one on the far side, shotgun formation. There, right there, as he throws, Conde hit Huerta, and he does get it complete, but he drove him to the ground as Huerta got it complete to Tanner Sanchez and got hit immediately.
Yeah, that was a real good hit, and he drove him. Huerta on that for sure is gonna feel it tomorrow when he wakes up, because that one he just got driven down to the floor, but he got it off right on time to his receiver.
3rd and 6 now for United. They're at their own 45-yard line. And again, field position has been a telltale sign as the Eagles have had possessions behind the 20 for. It's been positive yards out to the outside. Nice throw as it's complete to number 5, De Los Santos. And that one will get it to the Eagle 39-yard line.
Yeah,
Actually, 41-yard line, sorry.
That was a real good quick pass for him, for Huerta. On that one, the corner for the Eagles just didn't even know where the ball was coming from. He even lost his receiver on that one. And that was a real good stop by the Eagles by number 24. That's going to be MJ McGeehee on that one. So that's going to be a real good stop. And they're just going to have to put up a stop right here before the half finishes, because you don't want to go into the locker room down 14-0. I'd rather go in 7-0, 7-7 to keep this ball game real close. You don't want to get out of hand.
7:57 left. That's Jaime to the near side. He finds a gap. He evades a couple of tacklers and gets it across the 30 as he gets it to the 29-yard line. They move the chains. 1st and 10 for United at the Eagle 29-yard line. 2 receivers to the far side, to the near side. Shotgun formation. Jaime in the backfield. Drops back. Huerta looking for a home run ball. Back to defend that one is number 13, and Lopez gets turned around but still makes a play.
Yeah, he made a play on that one. He played the ball real well. He put his backside to his receiver and looked up for the ball to play it. And on that one, Huerta's ball looked like the ball just stayed floating for a good couple of seconds. I even thought Lopez had a chance. Maybe he could go up there and get a pick and turn this ball game around right here.
2nd and 10 for the Eagles. For the Longhorns, For the Longhorns, 2 receivers to the far side. Drops back, and again, that screen to Jaime makes a move as the number 73 for United. Big boy on the line comes out and meets Jacob Reese out in the flat. That's Angel Alvarado, the junior O-line tackle. 3rd and 4. So that screenplay worked to the 34. 3rd and 4. And a quick slant. And that's a nice open field tackle by number 2, Christian Barcena. If he wouldn't have gotten that tackle, he would have been in the house. That was a quick...
That was a real good tackle. That was a real good touchdown-saving tackle right there.
So 1st and 10, as that one was complete to number 5. Again, from the 15-yard line. 6:37, Huerta looks to the corner of the end zone, far sideline. That one is touchdown, Longhorns. And number 12, Ricky Chapa, gets the 15-yard touchdown pass in the far sideline with 6:32 left here in the second quarter, and makes it 13-0. 15-yard pass play, touchdown pass for Wild Huerta and the Longhorns.
Yeah, on that one, Lopez right there, he could have had a play on it, but he just didn't even look for the ball on that one. He had his back facing the QB the whole time, and that one, it was just a real good pass, and it was a dime pass. It was the over-shoulder one, and he caught it clean and got that 1 foot in. Just the Eagles, it's going to be hard for them. The offense needs to stay out longer on the field because the defense, they're starting to look a little bit tired, and they need to get that rest coming into the next half.
And with that, we'll be back with more after this.
Stat Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. We know that our patients deserve better than the typical cramped waiting areas and long lines. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
Hey everyone, my name is Rudy with Mattress Clearance Warehouse, inviting you to come and see the best price mattresses in all of Laredo and now our new location in Eagle Pass. Take advantage of our great promotion that we have right now. For only $40 down, you can take your mattresses home today. Get 90 days, same as cash. Queen sets start at only $150. We have a wide selection of different styles at different prices. Save as much as 75% off from big store prices. Call the number on your screen. Call me today.
That was a nice run back for Carlos Santos, as number 7 is for United. Slow to get up Rene Hernandez. So that was CJC Richie on the return with Carlos Santos, and Santos brought it all the way back to the Eagle 31, 32 yard line.
On that one, looked like he was going to have clear daylight, but they just caught up to him and stopped him on that run.
It happens like that sometimes when you think you got a clear lane. So the Eagles will have it at their own 32 yard line, 1st and 10 for the Eagles. 14-0 is the score, second quarter, 6:22. Not very many fans from United. I thought more fans would come. I guess they're listening back in Laredo. Santos comes in motion now, steps in. That's Alan Rodriguez, and Rodriguez, for some reason,
that one, I don't know about that one, Freddie. His head twisted pretty bad on that one.
that was number 8 on the tackle, Jack Sanchez, and he gets a good yardage on that play to the 38. 2nd and 4. 5:55 left here in the second quarter. It's been a quick first half. I mean, it's something that we normally don't see this kind of quick tempo, but what do you expect from United? That's number 14, Dakota, throwing to the near side. He's got a man open. That's Santos. Santos makes a move inside, and Sanchez got him barely as he gets it into United territory, and that one is complete. Good for to the 45.
That was a good one. He did a real quick read. He went to the left side, to the far side on that bubble, but wasn't there, and looked back over here to his near side.
That's number 11, CJC Richie. CJC Richie, just a junior, and he gets a yard there on that quick pass out.
And this right here, Freddie, they're going real good with the little small passes, the short ones, the little screens, the bubbles. But right here, try and work it up in the middle. Try and spread the linebackers, make them go split apart to work that middle and really make open for that big play.
Yeah, they do have two high safeties that are playing base with the 2 linebackers. They're playing a 4-2, so to speak, inside in the box. They are getting some pressure, and he will throw it. Nice catch to the near side, and that one is caught at the 29 by Carlos Santos. And again, he is getting, that's the second catch in just this drive. He gets it to the 29, 1st and 10, and it was a nice play for Alan Rodriguez to actually roll out near side and find an open receiver.
Yeah, on that one, the play broke up real quick, and he rolled out to his near side over here and found a real good to number 5 on that pass, and real good clean toe drag on that too.
Rolls out, design roll out. Now he is sacked. That's a coverage sack. That was number 55 there to meet him, Lupe, the DN.
And you're looking for, if you look at that D line right now, they're doing swifty moves. They're doing different stunts on the line. And right now, I don't know if it's the line for the Eagles. They're just not picking them up too well, picking them up quick. But they're doing real quick stunts, and it's throwing them off a bit, which is making the pocket collapse a little bit quicker than it should.
We'll be back with more after this.
Quality installation services from our experienced professionals. Call us for more details at 830-776-9080 or visit us at 2881 North Veterans Boulevard in Eagle Pass. Texas Diamond Installation. Build it right, seal it right. If you can build it, we can spray it. Installation that lasts forever.
STAT Emergency Centers. Proven leadership, experience, and high standards in patient care and services. The difference sets us apart. STAT Emergency Centers was the first to implement a modern approach in emergency room services. Voted best freestanding ER and now first to develop an independent physician-owned specialty inpatient acute care hospital. Your healthcare matters to us. Thank you, Laredo, for trusting STAT Emergency Centers and providers with your healthcare needs. Excellence is not a given. You earn it.
That one, as the timeout ended, Hernan Rodriguez will take it himself up the middle, and he will get it to the 26-yard line. 3rd and 7, as they had it at 2nd and 15 from the 34, and was able to get some positive yardage there. Again, United is getting pressure with just 4 down linemen. They're not even bringing a blitz. As you mentioned, they're doing a lot of stunts and a lot of twists on the line. So the adjustments at halftime they're going to have to make. That's Dakota Kiporos coming in motion up the middle and complete to number 5. And you mentioned it. That's what's going to be trying to open it up, and that's complete to number 5.
Yeah, on that, like how I said, Freddie, they're going to have to open. When they sent that man in motion, the linebacker switched over, and that gave him a hole right there for a quick slant. So the receiver number 5 on that one. That's what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to spread open this United defense.
And the ball to the 8-yard line. They get inside the red zone for the first time in this half. 2:48 and counting. 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side. And Alan will try to sidestep and get it back to the line of scrimmage to the 8 on a 1st and goal. He gets back, so now 2nd and goal. And a timeout called. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back with more after this.
Llega un momento en la vida en que necesitamos cuidados especiales. Y cuando ese momento llegue, piense en Maverick Nursing and Rehabilitation. Maverick Nursing and Rehabilitation Center es un centro de enfermería especializada y de atención a largo plazo que brinda servicios integrales para esas personas que necesitan un tratamiento especializado que se centra en la atención de la demencia y el deterioro de la memoria y que a la vez necesita atenciones de enfermería especializadas. Maverick Nursing and Rehabilitation lo espera en el 3106 Bob Rogers, aquí en Eagle Pass. Para mayores informes llame al 830-335-4832.
And we're back live, 14-0. We got 2:31. Coach called timeout, and the leading receiver is Dakota Kiporos for the Eagles. Of course, they got a slew of receivers, young receivers, so they'll all be back. Jacob Ruiz, Santos, Sigisi Ricci. So, jet sweep, and to the corner of the end zone. And there's a flag in the end zone as that one was intended for number 11. He got stepped on. He got pushed and stepped on. And that was intended for number 11, Sigisi Ricci.
Yeah, on that one, I was going to tell you, they had a one-on-one man right here on the near side, and I was looking just for going for over the top and let him play one-on-one, and let him just see who can come down with it. Just challenge him, and let's see who can come down with that ball to come in with the 6.
It's going to be important to get a pass interference, and they're going to get it half the distance to the goal, I believe. Actually, they're going to get it at the 2-yard line. This is important here from the 2 on, and they get a fresh set of downs, the 1st and goal with 2:27. You get in the end zone, and you get back in the game, and you go at halftime. Hopefully, you go at halftime 14-7. Gives to Caballero. Caballero bows his way in, and he is stopped.
Yeah, on this one right here, what they're going to do, they need to run beef packets. You need to either be beef or run ice cream. Because on this, you're at the 2-yard line. Put in the big boys. And right there, Coyote's a real power down back, but try and get another big guy up in there, like a linebacker in there with him.
So 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side. We give it to Caballero again. And from the backside, number 11 makes a play, Oscar Gomez. And Gomez gets him in the backfield. So with 2:01 left. They are knocking on the door. Eagle Pass is knocking on that door. There is a flag on the play. So that's going to repeat second and goal. They're going to have it at the half-yard line. So
all you're going to really have to do is just push it in, go under quarterback seat, go under center right here, and let go. That'll push you in the back and push you
right,
in
and push them inside. So 14-0 the score, 2:01. And Coach will call a timeout. United, Coach Sanchez will be back with more after this.
Hello, Eagle Pass and surrounding areas. My name is Grant Beer. I'm the general manager of Ram Country Auto World. We have the largest selection of pre-owned inventory. Come by and see us at 1997 Veterans Boulevard, where we make sure our customers are number one.
Utility Trailer Sales Southeast Texas Incorporated sells parts, service, carrier, certified carrier, trained technician on site. Get your rentals, finance available. Come into our newest location in Eagle Pass, 5395 US Highway 57. Family owned and operated, your one-stop shop for all your truck, trailer, and tanker needs. Utility Trailer Sales Southeast Texas Incorporated.
To all of our customers, we greatly appreciate your business and we hope to see you soon.
We're back live, 14-0, under center, I formation. We'll give to number 21, and he is in for an Eagle touchdown. That's Saul Perales for 6 from 1 yard out. They make it 14-6 as he gets in the senior with 1:58 left here in the second quarter. They put 6 on the board. 14-6, Eagle Pass with the point after attempt yet to come. And as you mentioned, you give it to the fullback on that I formation instead of giving it to the tailback.
Yeah, you just got to go with the beef package on that one. That's exactly what they did. You're going to have to just get in there. You're at the half marker right there, and all you have to do is real punch it in with the big guy.
And it up and good. 14-7 is the score. We'll be back with more after this.
The wait is over. Stat Specialty Hospital is now open with a patient-centered model focused on expedient emergency care, short hospital stays, and outpatient services 24/7. Stat Specialty Hospital's registration process is fast, and you'll be seen by a physician within minutes. Our professional team will treat you immediately with compassion, providing only the highest standards for your medical condition. Experience the difference that sets us apart at the corner of Veterans and Strickland Avenue. Stat Specialty Hospital. Get in, get out, get back to life.
So we're back live, and 14-7, David Lopez, number 64, he'll be kicking it off deep, and we'll be taking it at about the 8-yard line. Brings it out to the 20, gets a seam, that's number 7, Rene Hernandez, and Rene will be brought down at the, close to the 35-yard line. Actually, they're going to place him at the 35. So that's where United will have it with 1:48 left here in the first half. Again, that was good for Eagle Pass to come back, and they had a nice drive from the 32. A 12-play drive with a couple of penalties, so from the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 for United. Out to the outside, too much cushion there at the 40, makes a play to the 46-yard line, 11-yard pass to the outside to number 12.
You don't want to give it the cushion either, Freddie, because But they're doing good in the first quarter. They're keeping it man to man. They weren't giving any up cushion. Weren't giving them that free space. And right now they're just letting go. Right now, and giving up that free cushion.
130, right there in the middle of the field, number one with the catch is Tanner Sanchez, and they're gonna go quick tempo here. So we'll see how quickly. That's a 4-yard pass play, 2nd and 6. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 on the far side. Drops back, Huerta looking right side, and actually flings it to Ricky Chapa, and Chapa is incomplete as that falls incomplete. 3rd and 6 from the 50-yard line with 1:11. Stops the clock. 3rd and 6. United trying to maybe set up for a field goal or another score. They're trying to see if they can shoot it. Shoot it to the, there you go, that home run ball right there. And that one, nicely done by David Lopez there on the far sideline as him and Chapa are tangling, playing some tango out there. 4th and 6.
Yeah, that was really good defensive play by Lopez right there on that one. He really jumped up and really made a play on that play, and that was good. That came up big right now for them, putting them on a 4 and out. And right here, Eagles are going to have enough time to really get the ball back and really just push it down the field. But United's going to keep their offense on the field.
Yeah, with a 4th down and 4th and 6. It's a short field. Why punt it away, right? Try and see if you can make something happen. And Huerta looking to run, now rolls out, looking downfield, and gets the ball completed. But there to stop was number 44 and number 48 for the Eagles. 48 is Angel Aguilar, and number 80 was a receiver, Luz Leal.
Yeah, on that one, that was real good. It almost turned something into nothing, but it was real close. But they kept it clean. They kept it short for them. So right here, the Eagles have a chance to really drive the ball, or maybe just even get into field goal range and keep it in, and just go into the locker room. Hey, the chips on, like, we're gonna put the chip on our shoulders and we're gonna take it home.
56 seconds. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 on the far side. Brings a man in motion. That's Reese. Throw it back, looking to actually do and has a man open. He tosses it back to Alan Rodriguez and out of bounds. That was a 45 seconds left, and Reese, who originally was gonna be a quarterback at the beginning of the season, he got injured at the orange and white game, and then lo and behold, we had Saravia, and then Saravia got hurt against Southwest, and then Alan Rodriguez came in, and then he tweaked his foot, and then so again they got some quality guys, man.
Yeah, it's been a long season, how you've been telling me, and it's real good that these guys have that depth chart where one man goes down, the next man is up here and ready to go.
Steps back, looking deep, now comes near side, and that was number 60, attendant receiver. Looking to see Carlos Lopez, the attendant receiver on the near side, and that is 2nd down. So I can't draw it up. That was number 4 to number 7 complete on that big pass play, and then this was incomplete to number 6.
Yeah, on that big pass play, it looked like Jacob was gonna look for a man down here on the near side of the field, but found no one open, so he took it the other way and found Alan down deep on the far side of the field. He was like, hey, why not? Let's get more yards.
42 seconds, 5 receivers set, 2 to the far side, 3 to the near side. Man in motion is Santos. Santos gets it, he turns, he's got some blockers in front, trying to make a move, and not sure if they're going to call a flag. And there's some pushing and shoving down the near side, because they thought it was a late hit. 31 seconds left, and that was completed to Carlos Santos.
Yeah,
and
it was a late hit, but he did stay in bounds, and it did look real different up here, but he did stay in bounds.
At the 28-yard line, it's going to be a 3rd and 4, a 6-yard pass play. 20 seconds left on the clock. Looking near side, looking. Now almost had a man open, and that's Carlos Lopez, the junior receiver. So again, they got some juniors and sophomores at the receiving end. They do have a young quarterback in Saravia that's waiting in the wing, hurt and still trying to come back from an injury. 13 seconds left, 4th and 4, short field. This would be they're at the 28, 38, 7. It would be a 43-yard field goal.
Yeah, it'll be a 43-yard field goal. But right here, I think try and spread them out and get a quick slant. If you get that quick slant, go down to a quick tempo and clock it real quick, and just get one play maybe
Drops
where you
back,
get a field goal.
rolling. He will have a man, and it is incomplete. That one intended for number 11, CGC Richie, and he had it in his hands. A nice play by number 8, breaking it up. Jack Sanchez there at the last minute. He put his hand in there, and incomplete. It will go over on downs on a fourth and
It was a fourth and
4. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a 4th and 4 on that one, and that one was real close.
They're going to clock it right there, 7 seconds, and that's the last play of the half. 14-7. We'll be back with more after this. You're watching and listening to Real Sports Live, Southwest.com.
Stat Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. We know that our patients deserve better than the typical cramped waiting areas and long lines. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
Llega un momento en la vida en que necesitamos cuidados especiales. Y cuando ese momento llegue, piense en Maverick Nursing and Rehabilitation. Maverick Nursing and Rehabilitation Center es un centro de enfermería especializada y de atención a largo plazo que brinda servicios integrales para esas personas que necesitan un tratamiento especializado que se centra en la atención de la demencia y el deterioro de la memoria y que a la vez necesita atenciones de enfermería especializadas. Maverick Nursing lo espera en el 3106 Bob Rogers, aquí en Eagle Pass. Para mayores informes llame al 830-335-4832.
Hello, Eagle Pass and surrounding areas. My name is Grant Bibb. I'm the general manager of Ram Country Auto World. We have the largest selection of pre-owned inventory. Come by and see us at 1997 Veterans Boulevard, where we make sure our customers are number one.
Utility Trailer Sales Southeast Texas Incorporated sells parts, service, carrier, certified carrier, trained technician on site. Get your rentals, finance available. Come into our newest location in Eagle Pass, 5395 US Highway 57. Family owned and operated, your one-stop shop for all your truck, trailer, and tanker needs. Utility Trailer Sales Southeast Texas Incorporated.
For all of our customers, we greatly appreciate your business, and we hope to see you soon.
The wait is over. Stat Specialty Hospital is now open with a patient-centered model focused on expedient emergency care, short hospital stays, and outpatient services 24/7. Stat Specialty Hospital's registration process is fast, and you'll be seen by a physician within minutes. Our professional team will treat you immediately with compassion, providing only the highest standards for your medical condition. Experience the difference that sets us apart at the corner of Veterans and Strickland Avenue. Stat Specialty Hospital. Get in, get out, get back to life.
We're back at halftime, 14-7 the score, as the Eagles had the ball and had a chance to score. We're at halftime, and again I mentioned that the Eagles went down 14-0 but came back and scored. We're at halftime with the score 14-0. Let's go to the 14-7, excuse me. Let's go to the interviews, because we have to, of course, give these guys, a shout out to the players of the game of last week's game against McCullum. And, of course, we also have to see what Coach Sanchez had to say before the game. So we're going to go to that here right now.
Sports Live Southwest.com. Freddie there with Mingo Fuentes, quarterback for the Eagle Pass Eagles. Named offensive player of the game. You came in that first quarter, Mingo. You finished the game with over 200 yards throwing and over 78 yards rushing. You're always prepared to come in at any moment's notice?
Yes, sir. It's just a matter of being ready and preparing in practice.
As far as being a Lions backup, and how did you feel coming into that game, knowing that if at any point that he goes down, that you got to come in and run the offense?
The coaches give me a lot of opportunities here in practice to show them, and whenever they call me up, I'm ready.
As far as that game, did you feel the flow of the game and that 99-yard drive? How did that make you feel at the end of that and getting that touchdown?
It was all teamwork, and it actually felt pretty good. And the line helped us a lot. Without them, we wouldn't have been able to achieve anything.
As far as coming in and seeing some game reps, as far as seeing reps on the scout team and all that stuff, but seeing real live reps, how was that different in the speed, Mingo?
It was just a little bit faster, but it wasn't a big deal. And I think the coaches here prepared us. They give us the same opportunity and physically ready and everything to get bumped up and start the game.
As far as rushing, and you're a pretty big guy for a quarterback, is that something that you look for Coach Cardenas to call your number and say, hey, it's a run pass option. If you see it, take your opportunity to run.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
That's Mingo Fuentes of the Eagle Pass Eagles, quarterback and offensive player of the game. You're watching Real Sports Live, Southwest.com.
We got a report from Shirley Field, 7-7 tied with CC Wynn and Martin. That's in the second quarter. And here at halftime, 14-7, we will continue with more as we have the Lariettes and now the mighty Longhorn band on the field. We'll go to our next player of the game of last week against McCollum. That's Saul Perales.
Freddie Rea, Real Sports Live Southwest with Saul Perales, player of the game for McCollum, defensive player of the game. Saul, your responsibility as an outside linebacker is to make sure nothing gets to the outside. Knowing that United is coming in, they like the perimeter, they like to stretch plays. What's your responsibility, and how do you feel coming into the game against United?
I need to focus on controlling the outside so nothing can get out of me and just reading the keys. And I feel good, I feel confident that we can win Friday.
Going both ways, how does that make you feel going on offense when Coach Cardenas calls your number, and of course Coach Olivas and defense?
I feel great because I'm helping my team win on both games, on both sides of the game.
You don't see much of special teams, but you're on both parts, offense and defense. What do you think are the keys against United? Is to stop their run or stop their throwing attack?
I mean, we didn't stop the run because they have a good running back.
And that's Saul Perales, Real Sports Live, Southwest.com. Real Sports.
And that was Saul Perales, player of the game of last week against McCollum. Now we go to Coach as we get some stats worked up and some playing drives. We're going to get that here shortly for you guys as you're watching and listening to Real Sports Live, Southwest.com.
Sanchez with United Longhorns. Coach, congratulations on a 200th win last week against San Benito. You're rolling in, coming in 3-1, just like Eagle Pass. Coach, a year ago, 39-20. Second half was the difference. What are the three keys of the game today?
Well, like every game, you got to control the line of scrimmage. I think that'll be huge for us tonight. Execution is the other thing. Execute both offensively and defensively, and play with heart.
Coach, I know we talked about on Wednesday when I met you up there in Laredo. You are going to have your running back Jaime in the backfield. Of course, Wild Huerta is doing a tremendous job this year. What do you expect from your offense, and is there anything that you saw on the defensive end for Eagle Pass that you can exploit?
Well, if there is, I wouldn't let you know. But yes, we will have Carlos Jaime in the backfield. Had a big game for us last year. Rushed for 200 yards. That was huge for us in that ball game. Wyo's showing his experience in reading his keys and making great decisions out there for us. So we hope to continue in that path and continue to improve and show a lot of progress tonight.
Coach, you guys' offense is high tempo, it's fast tempo. You play a tempo style. Is that important tonight in trying to get that defense of Eagle Pass on its heels?
Well, I think it's important every game, and it's just something that we do. And yes, we try to tire out those defensive linemen and try to make it hard for the defense to adjust to formations. And you know, we're hoping that it's a big part of our game tonight.
That's Coach Sanchez. Again, congratulations on your 200th win. Holmes to Nixon to United South, all those stops, Coach. Any thoughts about that 200th win?
Well, obviously it started in '93 as back then, I guess, a young coach. But you know, some young coaches went in there, and you know, Joel Lopez as a defensive coordinator, Manuel Valles, may he rest in peace, offensive coordinator. Bill McCluskey, that was a defensive coordinator for Madison. So I was blessed from the very beginning, and you know, obviously it's 26 years, so there's been a lot of offensive and defensive coordinators, lots of coaches that have come through the United program, and just want to thank those guys for making all that possible. Any businessman, anybody that's been successful will tell you that, you know, you're only as good as your assistants and the people helping you. And again, I've been blessed with some great coaches and great people, and willing to work hard and put in the time that's needed to be successful. So thank you to them.
Got it, and you're watching Real Sports Live Southwest.com.
We're at halftime here at Colesdale Foster Veterans Memorial Stadium. I'm gonna give the mic over real quick to, actually, you have this headset on. As we have Ethan Vasquez. You are a second grader, third grader?
Fifth grader, actually. Fifth grader.
Fifth grader at what school?
Liberty Elementary.
Liberty Elementary. They were the Spirit School of the Week 2 weeks ago, and they had a skit. And this young man actually had a headset on at the pep rally and mentioned Real Sport Live. You mentioned Freddie Day. Thank you very much, Mr. Vasquez. I appreciate you. As you can also talk into this one. I'll talk into this one over here.
Okay.
And is it something that you want to do as you grow up, Mr. Vasquez? You like broadcasting? Do you like the watching a show, or maybe looking at ESPN and thinking it's a pretty cool thing to do?
I love it. I really do love it. It's enjoying to watch everything that pops up on live. Everything that goes live.
On Facebook, on YouTube, on
Yeah.
Twitter, on everything. Do you have a Twitter page?
No, I don't.
You have a Facebook page?
Nope.
You don't have a Facebook page. You have
No.
a YouTube channel?
Yes, I have a YouTube channel.
Oh, what YouTube channel do you have? So people can subscribe to your YouTube channel.
It's like, I don't know, like.
Is it your gaming channel?
Yeah, it's my gaming channel.
Everybody nowadays has a gaming channel. 14-7 is the score here as United leads, and we're gonna get the halftime stats. So we're at halftime for you guys that are listening to us. We are live right now, audio, and later on tonight, this section of the video will go on, so they can actually watch what happened in tonight's ball game. District 29-6A home opener for the Eagle Pass Eagles, as the United Longhorns come into town 3-1 under the direction of David Sanchez. Coach Sanchez earned his 200th win last week against San Benito, so he has 200 wins under his belt. and we congratulated him. You also just saw him talk to us about the keys to the game and what to expect tonight from his team. Tell me, do you play sports?
Yes, I play baseball and football, and I played a little bit of basketball.
Nice. So you're an all-around athlete. You're a guy that can play every single sport. Okay, what do you play in football? What's your position?
If anybody out there knows the Jacksonville Jaguars, I play like Jalen Ramsey. He's my favorite player, and I play hard like him, and I play corner. I play corner.
So you play on the defensive side. You do the hitting. You don't receive the hits. What about on baseball? What do you play in baseball?
Oh, I play third base. I play every position.
Nice. You're an all-around player. What about in basketball?
Basketball? I don't know. That was like 3 years ago. No, that was actually 2 years ago. I only played for 2 years, but.
He played for 2 years. He's a fifth grader. That's Ethan Vasquez. And Mr. Vasquez, we thank you for watching Real Sports Live Southwest. You know we have 2 YouTube channels. We have 2 Facebook pages. We have 2 Twitter accounts because, of course, we cover the Rio Grande Valley, which is McAllen, the Rio Grande Valley, all down there. And, of course, Eagle Pass, San Antonio, Del Rio, and Laredo. Last night, we were actually in Laredo last night. We did United South versus Nixon. That was a high-scoring game. 69-37 was the game.
That's good.
The running back over there. How do you see the Eagles in the first half? Well, not in the first half, but you've seen some games. And who's your favorite player on the team?
I can't say I'm a favorite player because all of them are really good.
There you go.
They're all really good.
They're all really good, and we thank you for joining us. Of course, we got our halftime stats here in a bit. We're going to be back with more after this. You're watching Real Sports Live Southwest.com.
Hey everyone, my name is Rudy with Mattress Clearance Warehouse, inviting you to come and see the best price mattresses in all of Laredo and now our new location in Eagle Pass. Take advantage of our great promotion that we have right now. For only $40 down, you can take your mattresses home today. Get 90 days same as cash. Queen sets start at only $150. We have a wide selection of different styles at different prices. Save as much as 75% off from big store prices. Call the number on your screen. Call me today.
Quality insulation services from our experienced professionals. Call us for more details at 830-776-9080 or visit us at 2881 North Veterans Boulevard in Eagle Pass. Texas Diamond Insulation. Build it right, seal it right. If you can build it, we can spray it. Insulation that lasts forever.
Stat Emergency Centers. Proven leadership, experience, and high standards in patient care and services. The difference sets us apart. Stat Emergency Centers was the first to implement a modern approach in emergency room services. Voted best freestanding ER and now first to develop an independent physician-owned specialty inpatient acute care hospital. Your healthcare matters to us. Thank you, Laredo, for trusting Stat Emergency Centers and providers with your healthcare needs. Excellence is not a given. You earn it.
Texas Diamond Garage is located at 2881 North Veterans Boulevard. Personalize your car, truck, or SUV. Accessories, lift kits, maintenance, brake jobs, oil changes, and filter change. Best tires and rims around. Call them at 830-776-5363. That's Texas Diamond Garage.
it surely doesn't make sense. But again, for United, sorry for the people who are listening to us live. The mic did not turn on. Now it's on. United 7 attempts for 54 yards, 11 of 16 in the air for 92 yards, a total of 146. 6 first downs, 2 penalties for 15 yards, 19 rushes for Eagle Pass for 36 yards, 8 of 14 in the air for 72, a total of 108, 7 first downs, and 6 for 55. Penalized 6 times. And again, with those 6 penalties, it's hard to move the ball. But we'll be back after these messages from our sponsors, and we'll get you the scoring updates. Of course, 14-7 over at Shirley Field. The Mavericks are down as Martin scored to, I believe, in the half. Here, so it's 14-7 United. We'll be back after this.
Capital Insurance Services has been in services since 1965. We are an independent agency representing Progressive, Travelers, Allstate, and Mexico Insurance. Our office hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 p.m. Owned and operated by Clarissa Rivera and her friendly staff, Amanda Garza and Ivana Salinas. 2502 Del Rio Boulevard Auto has the car you need. Don't look any further. Come visit us at 2502 Del Rio Boulevard in Eagle Pass. Fast, easy credit approval, low down payments on any of our quality used cars. Stop by 2502 Del Rio Boulevard Auto.
Sarita's Tortilla Factory, with 3 great locations to serve you in Maverick County. Come try our delicious barbacoa with the tortillas. Si son Saritas, ni me las calientes. Also, you can get our tortillas in Laredo, Texas at your local supermarket. That's Sarita's Tortilla Factory.
Eagle Grocery, La Tienda de los Venados, established in 1939, a staple in downtown Eagle Pass. Make sure you come by and visit our meat market. Also, don't forget, we are ready for Lent. So come by and see our party supplies for all your Easter needs at Eagle Grocery, La Tienda de los Venados.
And we're back at halftime here from Colesville Foster Veterans Memorial Stadium. We got our gentleman our commentator here, Noah Garcia, and then we have our special guest, Ethan Vasquez from Liberty Elementary, 5th grader that loves to play video games, play sports, and he aspires to be a broadcaster. Come on closer here, Ethan. We're gonna be talking about the first half highlights in the first half, as United took the ball and they had the first possession. They had it at their own 30 and ran down the field with a couple of passes, and of course their go-to guy, number 23, Carlos Jaime, who with 9:47 in the first quarter scored from 34 yards out, and they went up 6-0 with the point after attempt good. Eagle Pass got their first possession and was not able to move the ball much, as they were at their own 14 and had to punt. So they did not do anything with their first possession. United comes back, they get it, but the Eagle defense comes back and does the job, stops them, and they punt away. So the Eagles get it back at their own 24. They drive a little bit, but get stalled, and nothing happened thereafter. So 7-0 there until we go to the end of the first quarter, and United was driving up until they had to punt as they started the second quarter. And then Eagle Pass got the ball back at their own 17, wasn't able to do much in that drive, so they punted back. And then United goes back on the prowl with number 10, Guayo Huerta and company, as he went 5 of 6 in that drive, a 9-play drive, and finds in the corner number 12, Ricky Chapa, for a 15-yard touchdown pass with 6:32 left in the second quarter. and they go up 13-0 with the point after 10 good. But the Eagles did not waver. They actually got it from their own 32, and guess what? They drove it all the way down to the 1 yard line. And Ethan, if you start at the 32 and you end up with a touchdown, you drove it how many yards? 68 yards.
Yeah.
68-yard scoring drive, and it was 12 play drive. 68 yards later, with minute 58 left in the second quarter, number 21 senior Saul Perales goes into what? The end zone.
Oh. The end zone.
The Eagles score a what?
Touchdown.
There you go, a touchdown as they get into the end zone from 1 yard out. Saul Perales, the senior, plunges in 14-6 with the point after attempt good for Ramirez, and it is 14-7. And we go to Noah. What's your thoughts in the first half?
In the first half, Freddie, it's been sound defense for the Eagles. They've been playing lockdown. They've been playing land shark defense. And for the offense, they're picking it up a little bit, but they just need to keep going and really don't stay one-dimensional. Try and keep going to the passing game. Make them spread the Longhorn defense, because if they're just going to keep it tight and running the ball down the middle and stuff, it's going to be real hard to do that. And for the Longhorns United, they're playing fundamentally sound on offense. They're doing the quick tempo, real quick passes, run, and they're pounding it down. And the defense, they're doing real good. They're running good stunts, real good twists. So it's throwing the O-line off a little bit. So let's see if the Eagles can really, if they adjust it here coming into the second half, and see what the offense can really do, and see if they can make a change in this game.
We'll be back after these messages from our sponsors. You're watching Real Sports Live, Southwest.com.
Capital Insurance Services has been in services since 1965. We are an independent agency representing Progressive, Travelers, Allstate, and Mexico Insurance. Our office hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 p.m. Owned and operated by Clarissa Rivera and her friendly staff, Amanda Garza and Ivana Salinas. 2502 Del Rio Boulevard Auto has the car you need. Don't look any further. Come visit us at 2502 Del Rio Boulevard in Eagle Pass. Fast, easy credit approval, low down payments on any of our quality used cars. Stop by 2502 Del Rio Boulevard Auto.
Sarita's Tortilla Factory, with 3 great locations to serve you in Maverick County. Come try our delicious barbacoa with the tortillas. Si son Saritas, ni me las calientes. Also, you can get our tortillas in Laredo, Texas at your local supermarket. That's Sarita's Tortilla Factory.
Eagle Grocery, la tienda de los venados, established in 1939, a staple in downtown Eagle Pass. Make sure you come by and visit our meat market. Also, don't forget, we are ready for Lent. So come by and see our party supplies for all your Easter needs at Eagle Grocery, la tienda de los venados.
Halftime is done here as we got about 32 seconds left, and 14-7. We are live, man. We're live on Instagram too, right? We're live on Instagram. Make sure you guys follow Ethan Vasquez on Instagram. What's your Instagram?
Let me get it.
You don't remember your Instagram? You have to. For us, it's Real Sports Live, RIO Sports Live SW. You can go to our Facebook page, it's Real Sports Live, and then Real Sports Live Southwest. You can go to our Facebook pages, Real Sports Live Southwest. Twitter, at Real Sports Live, Southwest. Our YouTube channels. Again, we're on every social media. Yeah, you're everywhere. And again, the biggest thing is you can listen from wherever. If you're an alumni of Eagle Pass UCWin, you can actually listen to us. If you're an alumni for Eagle Pass, you can listen to us. I know David Kipuros, shout out to David Kipuros playing at Kingsville, the Javelinas, Tamuk, and they are They play Saturday, don't they? Yeah, David Kipuros. I didn't see him here, unless he came down from Kingsville. But 14-7 at the half. We go to the third quarter, and the Eagles will receive the second half. They'll receive the second half kickoff. So back deep for Eagle Pass is probably going to be, where are they? I don't even see anybody at the 10.
You just gotta be careful too.
Well, yeah, you don't, exactly, the onside. So
you know how United is. Last week when we played against Pearsall, they opened up the game with the onside.
With an onside kick, yeah, that's right. Last week, Ethan Vasquez, where are you going? He's gone.
Yeah, I think he had a call to take.
Yeah, there you go. He had a call to take, and for us, we got the second half. Kicking off for United, number 40. That one falls right gets at the 9-yard line. That's number 11, CGC Ricci. Brings it out to the 17-yard line. So CGC Ricci, number 11, CGC Ricci will take it. And we have the second half to begin. The Eagles will have it at their own 19-yard line, 1st and 10. We got to get all this stuff straightened out, man, because now I got to make sure that I get the stats here. So you want to hold this or you want to hold that? Where did you go right now?
I went to go call my mom.
Oh, okay.
She called me.
She was wondering where you were at.
Yeah,
so
how I'm doing.
1st and 10 from the 19. We have 2 backs in the backfield, 2 receivers, 1 receiver to the near side. We'll give it to number 3, and that's Isaac Caballero, brought down immediately at the 19-yard line. Yeah, at the 19. Actually, he lost a yard to the 18. Yeah, he's at the 18-yard line. So minus 1 yard there for the carry. 11:33 left. We're in the third quarter. 14-7 is the score. Alan Rodriguez, shotgun formation, 3 receivers to the far side, 1 on the near side. We'll give to Caballero. Caballero looking for some blocking up front, and there is a flag on the play. Not sure. Usually when it's when the flag is inside the trenches in the tackle box, it's normally holding on either offense or defense.
Oh, looks like face mask on United.
Oh, so face mask. That's a 15-yarder. So it's an automatic first down, 15 yards, as the defense gets penalized for a face mask, and they get it 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line. So they bring it to the 36. 11:13 left here in the third quarter, as we're just a minute into the third quarter. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 on the near side. Shotgun formation for Rodriguez. Rolls out the far side, looking, and
makes a complete pass to.
Actually, that ball is completed. No, it is incomplete.
At the 43-yard line.
At the 43-yard line is incomplete, as Dakota Kipuros was unable to get that one. So that one is incomplete. Brings up a 2nd and 10. They made the adjustments at the half. We'll see what the adjustments bring for both teams, as we have 2 receivers to the near side, 1 on the far side. Shotgun formation. Caballero, in and out, and
completes the pass at the 40-yard line.
Completes the pass to the 40, as Mr. Vasquez gives us some play-by-play. Actually, the 39. The 39. It is a 3rd and 7, as that pass completes to number 14, Kipuros. So it brings it 3rd and 7. You cold now?
On that one, Freddie, they only had 1 linebacker in the the box right there. So what they needed to do, they needed to really do a check down on that and go in for a middle slant or something, or make him go out to the outside and just work in the middle because he had an empty zone all day long.
Quick out near side. That's Caballero. Caballero gets some blocking from his receivers and gets it across the 50 to the 48-yard line, maybe the 48. So that was a good ISO outside play right there.
Yeah, that one was real good, switching it up and stuff. And right there, they're just gonna have to keep pounding it either to outside or keep it in the middle. They don't need to stay just one versatile offense right here, because the defense, they just need to keep them on their toes and keep them going both ways from sideline to gas them out.
3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Rodriguez checks the line, gives it to Caballero. Caballero makes a move and maybe a yard there on that rush attempt. And you're missing out the fun. You missed out on some flags. Some footballs.
Yeah, the footballs.
Yeah, they're throwing footballs.
Everyone wanted a football.
9:30 left here in the third quarter as the opening drive of the second half for the Eagles started at their own 19-yard line.
No, an accident happened over there on Texas side.
On the United side, 2nd and 9 from the 47. Outside, that's number 11, GC Richie, complete. And
the pass at the 40.
actually, that's a 30. Remember, you're coming this way now, 35. That's the 37-yard line. Actually, he got to the 40 and passes the 40 to the 37. Now they're going that way. So that's a 10-yard pass play complete to GC Richie. 1st and 10. Keep the chains moving. And again, you have some motion on offense, and you're getting these receivers in crossing patterns. 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side. Shotgun formation. Drops back. Quick out. That one skipped. That was complete or incomplete?
Incomplete.
I don't know.
Incomplete.
I thought he was going to call it complete for a second. I was like, that ball skipped off the ground on that one. And I'm really on the offense, Freddie. The screens are working. They're doing a real good job. They're getting the yardage. But they're also going to have to look in for a big play right here. They're going to need to set it up for a big play and really try and work it through the middle or something, because on the outside, it's going to be a lot down the corners. If you're going to play 3 to the near side, you're going to have your safety drop in on it too. So, I don't know. They're just going to have to keep it real versatile here.
Drops back, looking, rolls out. Now finds an open receiver, but overthrows him. That's Carlos Santos on the attempt. And he falls out of bounds. 3rd and 10. That's what we talked about in the first half as far as them not having these long 3rd down conversions. When you have those manageable 3rd downs, you have the opportunity to make a 1st down and keep the drive going.
Yeah, and it's true. It's just being realistic here, because going 3rd and long on a defense like this, it's going to be kind of hard on trying to go aerial on them. And with the 3rd and long, you're going to have to keep it and just really make a play happen to keep it alive.
4 receivers set. They put Caballero in motion. Looking, dancing around now. Broken play. Actually, he got stopped by the umpire. If the umpire was not there, it would have been 1st down yardage. But he actually hit the umpire. He's actually coming up and talking to him like, "Sir,
you gotta get out of the
sir,
way.
can you get out of the way? Because it's
The train's coming through."
A 4th and 1 and short field.
And with me on that, it's always been a question, if you bump into the ref like that on a run, should they give you that 1 extra yard? Because you never know. It can be that 1 extra yard to make a difference.
Yep. Give it to Caballero. Caballero bulldozers in front. And are they going to give him forward progress? They are going to give him forward progress. And we talked about it on our Gridiron Talk Show with Coach and even with Coach Cardenas. This gentleman brings a different flow to the game. He is a straightforward north-south. Doesn't use the cut too much. He only, if he needs to cut, he'll cut.
Yeah, and he's real that down back. He's gonna go in there and he's just gonna go and try and pound you. And that's what he did right now. He just drove down 2 linebackers to get the first. So he's not afraid to go down and lower his shoulder pads and take the hit.
12th play of this drive, and they're 7:30. You're talking about almost 5 minutes taken off the clock already.
Yeah, that's good. They're using the clock management real well, and I'll take it. Take as much time as you need to.
Near side. 20 and gets pushed out of bounds. He was actually trying to make a move, and
Oh, there's going to be taunting right there. He stared him down for a minute. The ref wasn't having it on that one.
yeah, the ref actually the number 8 is Jack Sanchez, who pushed him out of bounds, and he got it to the 20 is where they got the 6-yard carry, and then after that, after the play. So that's a 15-yard variety, and that's a first and goal. A first and goal at the 5. Actually, it's a 10-yarder. I thought it was going to be from the end of the play would be 15 yards, not 10 yards. Well, they have it nonetheless. After that, they have it at the 10-yard line after the penalty.
Yeah, I'm still giving him first and goal.
First and goal.
This is where the opportunity they're going to need to take advantage, because that was a very lucky penalty to get. And number 8 just walked over and just stared him down, and hey, take the penalty while you can.
Again, we talked about second halves for the Eagles in previous years, and 3 receivers to the far side, 1 on the near side, gives it to Cabero up the middle, still pumping his legs and pushes over, and that's to the 5-yard line. What do you think, Mr. Vasquez? Should they give it to Cabero again up the middle?
I think they should go 5 and
5 and out?
5 and out, yeah, 5 and out.
Trying to throw the ball here near the is a good call, second and goal, but you know what? You got United on their heels right now.
Yep.
6:47 left, and you're driving. You open the drive at the 19-yard line. You're at the 4. Keeps it himself, looking for some running room, and dives in.
Touchdown, Eagles.
We're gonna look for the indication. Still don't indication. Actually, they're gonna mark him down at the half-yard line. How can you do that? As he stretched, I'm not sure if he stretched over, but that's Aran Rodriguez will get third and goal. Third and goal at the half-yard line. 14-7. The crowd for Eagle Pass now up on their feet as
Stomping and kicking.
yeah, making some noise here. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 on the near side. We'll give it to Caballero. Caballero.
Gets in. Touchdown, Eagles.
Touchdown, Eagles, as Mr. Vasquez said it right now. That's a touchdown with 6:01 left, and what a drive for the Eagles.
It was, and they took over that opportunity, and what gave them that, it was just a little blessing in disguise with that on that flag, and that's what helped them also get towards the end zone. And like we said, Freddie, the offense is going to have to make the change, and they made the change, and they punched it in. And this game's a whole new ball game now, with them being 14-13, and they're going to go here for the PAT. And it's up and it's good, so it's going to be a tight ball game now.
Tight ball game, 14-14. We'll be back with more after this. You're watching Real Sports Live, Southwest.com.
Valdez Tire Record Service, located at 522 North Pierce Street in Eagle Pass, Texas. With 24-hour roadside service, commercial tow, automotive repair shop, call us today at 830-757-3102. Valdez Tire Record Service wishes the Eagle Pass Eagles and the CC Win Mavericks a successful team season.
And we're back live, tied 14-14 here from the Colesdale Foster Veterans Memorial Stadium. Eagle Pass ISD Student Activity Center. We're all tied up here, third quarter. 16-play drive, 6 minutes off the clock. And what better way to start the second half? That one to number 1. He gets it at he's at the 25-30 and goes out of bounds at the 37-yard line. So
Like you said, Freddie, 16 plays, 6 minutes. That's clock management right there, where they just took over the clock and really just took it from themselves, and that's what they got to do, is just waste as much time as they can with a team like this, with going against a team like United. And let's see if United can come back and answer back to that touchdown right there, because I know United's a team where they're just not going to give up real easy. They're going to come back and try and punch you back in the mouth, but so far the Eagle defense has also stood up and stood strong.
yeah, we got first and 10, 5:53 left from their own 38. Receiver will come in motion. That's number one. Now gives it to Jaime. Jaime, misdirection play will get bottled up by number 21 and number 28. And that's number 21, Saul Perales, and number 28, Samaniego, along with a slew of Eagles. And he would get maybe two. Actually, he got it to the 40. Yeah, he got 3 yards. Second and 7. 2 receivers stacked to the far side, 1 on the near side. Gives it to Jaime. Jaime up the middle. He breaks it. He's at the 40. He's at the 35, 25, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown! Longhorns. Up the gut, up the seam, and broke it for a 60-yard touchdown run.
Yeah, on that one, the line just did the work for him. They opened up that hole real quick, and the line got even down to the secondary, into the linebacker box right there, and took out the linebacker for him, and really just gave him an open road. And he said, "See you later, guys. I'm going for 6." And like we said, Freddie, United's not going to be a team where they're just going to stand back and, hey, they're not here to mess around. They're here to go win a district title. So the Eagles are really going to have to step up here.
Yeah, 60-yard touchdown run. As Carlos Jaime got the zone read handoff from Huerta and did it himself as he took off to the races. So with 4:57 in the third quarter, 2 plays right after that 16-play drive, 6 minutes. It only took a minute something for them to score.
Real quick, he just got that ball in the second play and just took in real good work by the O-line right there, just making a hole for him and really getting down to the secondary. If you can control the trenches like that and control the secondary, you're going to have a great day on the running game, no doubt about that. So let's see if the Eagles offense can come back and answer back on that, and I'm pretty sure they will. I don't think the Eagles are going to go away lightly, and I think they're going to come back in the second half.
And with that, we'll be back with more after this.
EPER Recycling Center, 3323 Del Rio Boulevard, open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. But don't throw it away, recycle it today at 3323 Del Rio Boulevard. For more information on how to turn your scrap into cash, call 758-0685 or find us on Facebook.
And we're back live. We mentioned 2 plays for United. They go on top, 21-14. And back to receive for the Eagles is number 11. And he'll let it drop at the 20. He better get that. Actually, didn't touch it. There's a flag on the play as that ball goes out of bounds. That's very smart for a junior there, Sijisi Richie, to not touch it inbounds and let it go out of bounds.
Very smart and very risky, because the Longhorns are getting close to a real quick on that one.
Yeah, so with 4:50 left, they will get the ball back. They're gonna probably get it, not unless Coach Gonzalez decides to re-kick. So they choose to take it. Eagle Pass will have it at their own 30-yard line. They drove. It was a 71-yard drive in that 16 play. 71 yards. 81. No, 71. That's right. 71. So they have it first and 10 from the 30. Alan will shift and get across the 30 to the 31, maybe a yard, maybe two. Not sure where they're going to mark him down. Actually, they marked him down for just 1 yard to the 31, 2nd and 9.
On that one, he sent the running back to a little motion to the outside, and he kind of just lined up same in the backfield as a receiver though, but did a little fake and just kept it as a quarterback keeper on that one. I don't know what he was trying to do on that.
You get a lot of motioning. When you do get a lot of motioning with Coach Cardenas' offense, you tend to not know where the ball's going. Quick out to Carlos Santos. Carlos in the seam. He goes over a cornerback. Excuse me. What a play there with 4:04. That was a quick out, and that will get a first down at the 40-yard line. That's a nice pickup. Third, 1st and 10, as that pass was complete. And they needed 9. They got exactly 9.
That's all you got to do right there. That little dump pass real quick. And he really put a hit on that number 4 on the corner and just sat him down. And those, if they can keep working on that, just let it work. But at the same time, look to make a big play also, too.
3 receivers to the near side, 1 on the far side. Shotgun formation. We'll give it to Caballero. Caballero just goes over and he says, "Excuse me, Mr. Martinez, his lineman, can you
get out of the way, please? I'm trying to go get some yards here." He's trying to eat tonight. That's all he's been doing, really. He's been eating all night. And I really like this kid. He's a real down backer, and he's going to go, and he's just going to go and punch you in the mouth. If you're my way, he's going to be like, "You need to get out of my way."
A 7-yard carry for Caballero there. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 on the far side. Shotgun formation for Alan Rodriguez. Misdirection now comes near side and caught by Dakota at the United 47-yard line, and another Eagle first down.
That's going to be a first right there. And I don't know if there's miscommunication right now, because Cardenas looks like kind of real agitated with his quarterback right now. I don't know if he got the wrong play call or what was it, but I don't know. It might be some miscommunication going down there on the field.
3 receivers set to the near side, 1 on the far side. Shotgun formation for Alan Rodriguez. 21-14, the score. They tied up. United comes right back. Caballero, he's in the open. He's at the 40. Cuts back 30. And it takes a couple of United corners and linebackers with him to the 25-yard line. Down to the 24.
Yeah, 24-yard line on that one. That was a real good run. He saw that outside hole open. He was like, you know what, instead of going down the middle, let me take it to the outside. And he took it down. Oh, and it's going to be a quarterback keeper by Alan on that one.
And to the outside, he does get to the 15, maybe the 16-yard line. So on a 1st and 10, a quick hit for Alan Rodriguez to the 16-yard line, and that is a 2nd down and 2, an 8-yard carry there for Alan Rodriguez. The clock running, 2 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. Fast-paced game, something to expect with a United team on the field. And again, up the middle, Caballero. He looks like Tiki Barber with that ball high. Real high up.
And the kid's having himself a night, really. He's really having himself a night. Not just the small runs, but it's the small runs, but with a big impact hit.
Yeah, with a hit at the end, always finishing. Right. Yes, always finishing plays. And we're gonna take a quick time out. We'll be back with more after this.
Atendido personalmente por su propietario Miguel Campos. Le ofrece los mejores autos, SUVs y camionetas del condado de Maverick. Trabajamos con 5 bancos para financiar el auto que usted quiere o necesite. Denos la oportunidad de atenderlo. Campos Auto Sales.
First and goal. We're back live. 1:30 left. Caballero, touchdown! Eagles! With 1:27 left, they answer right back.
That right there, he just walked it in, Freddie, on that one. And real good by the O-line right there. They made that hole on the right side, and he just walked it in untouched, and that's what you got to do. And United went to go score real quick, but hey, the Eagles are like, you know what? We're going to go score, and might as well let's eat up some clock while we're at it, too. So right now it's gonna hopefully this be a 21-21 ball game. It's up and it's good. Freddie, this game tonight was well expected, and you know it.
We'll be back with more after this. You're watching Real Sports Live Southwest.com. We're back live. 21-21. A minute 27 left as David Lopez will kick off. 70-yard drive, 9 plays to answer right back to United's 2-play drive. That one taken at about the 7-yard line by Hernandez. Hernandez trying to shake him big, now finds the seam, and now he hits to the outside. He's at the 30, crosses the 30 to the 33. That's where he's going to go out of bounds at the 33-yard line.
Man, everyone on this United team that receives the ball, they got some moves, man. And if it's not one player, it's another, and that's just it's crazy, man. Because United, they're well known for their offense and for their backs, and also the receivers, and they're like a machine over there. They just keep pumping them out, and pumping them out.
The ball at the 33-yard line. We have, of course, our color commentator tonight. Our special guest, Ethan Vasquez, and then we have Noah Garcia. Two receivers to the near side, one on the far side. Quick out. That one complete, and that one's going to the house. 20, 10, 5, touchdown. Laredo United. As they come right back with a minute 6 left.
Real quick, Freddie, real quick, and I don't know. This United offense, they're just coming in with plays real quick, and they're just not messing around. They're like, we're going to get to work, get out of here, and just go get it done. And it's funny because you think, oh, we need to give our defense a rest, but you know what? Nah, we're just going to go in and punch it in, and let's go get back up in this ball game.
Was that number 12 that got it?
Yeah, he was the one who caught it and made the
Ricky
catch.
Chapa.
Yep. And real good catch, too. It went up high and we still got it, and just put on the Jets once he brought it down.
And Coach Olivas will give him an earful on the sideline, as that was they didn't have that much. They had cushion.
They had cushion, but on that one it was just a real deep little small post route on that. And that one, the corner got beat on that one. He got beat real quick on that, and he didn't play the ball well. And once he came down with it, number 12 was just like, see you later, I'm going for 6 right now.
Going to the house, and United goes up just like that. They go up 28-21. Can they sustain? Can they really sustain this?
Right now, it's just stop the bleeding on this, because it's nothing bad or anything, but the thing is, they can't let quick scores go on like that. They're really going to have to put at least one 4 and out and let the offense take over on that 4 and out.
And that one, number 26, TJ Maris, actually, the ball comes down. He does have some clear there. He gets tripped up, and that freshman gets it out near the 33-yard line with 56 seconds. If they didn't hit him that low, he would have gone.
Yeah, he would have. He would have caught himself and just taken it to the house on that. But that one was a real scary one. He bobbled that one on the floor for a little bit, and he made something out of nothing.
The ball at the 30-yard line. Again, Eagle Pass has it at their own 30, 1st and 10. For the Eagles with less than a minute to play here in the third quarter. We have had some scoring here in the third quarter, and it's been a back-to-back. For United, it's been 2 plays and then 1 play. Caballero gets the carry, gets it to the 33.
Yes, 33.
33-yard line.
He's been rushing this whole game. He's been eating all up the players. Just if you're in my way, you're gonna get murdered.
There you go. You're gonna. There's some damage that's gonna happen at the end of each play with him. 2nd and 8 for 3 receivers to the far side, 1 on the near side. Shotgun formation. We'll give it to Caballero near side. Makes a move, and will be down at the 36-yard line. He got 4 yards on that play.
Yeah, on that one, that was real good blocking, and he got real swifty on that. He cut the corner and cut back inside on that play. But right here, the realistic down right here, it's going to be a 3rd and 4, and that's what's going to be real good. Caballero, let's see if they're just going to give it to him and punch it in to get that first.
We'll be back with more after this.
Capital Insurance Services has been in services since 1965. We are an independent agency representing Progressive, Travelers, Allstate, and Mexico Insurance. Our office hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 p.m. Owned and operated by Clarissa Rivera and her friendly staff, Amanda Garza and Ivana Salinas. 2502 Del Rio Boulevard Auto has the car you need. Don't look any further. Come visit us at 2502 Del Rio Boulevard in Eagle Pass. Fast, easy credit approval, low down payments on any of our quality used cars. Stop by 2502 Del Rio Boulevard Auto.
Back live. Fourth quarter. As you mentioned when we got off to the commercial break, you said this manageable 3rd down. The 3rd down conversion is very big here to sustain. You're down by 7, but you're punching right back. At the 36, 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Gives it to Caballero. Caballero gets tripped up, and that was number 45. Jesse Santos, senior linebacker, getting in as he gets dropped.
I don't know if that was the right play call to go with. Yes, Caballero's been doing it all night, but I think they should have just shown something a little bit different on that.
38 at the 38-yard line. Only got 2, needed 4. So 4th and 2. And they're going to bring the punt team. Now, last week, CC Wing extended a drive with ball hit at the 25, takes a United bounce, and they finally mark it down at the 31-yard line.
Yeah, last week when CC went on that one, it was just, he really made something out of nothing. They didn't even call it. He was just like, you know what? I see the opening and I'm going to take it. So, I don't know. The Eagles didn't try that here, though.
Yeah, they didn't go for a fake punt or anything like that. They still believe that the defense will come up big and will actually get a stop here. If they get a stop, you stop the momentum. And again, the second half for the Eagles has been back and forth. You do have a one deep safety. We'll give it to Jaime. Jaime near side. Can't go anywhere as the edge was sealed up by number 21. That's Saul Perales did a great job in getting to the edge.
Yeah, that was real good storming to the ball right there. That was real good land shark defense of how they call it here for the Eagles. And that one, Saul Perales, he's been really going across the field on both sides, going from east to west on this field.
Perales, a senior, went from the playing running back his freshman, sophomore, and junior year to playing linebacker, outside linebacker. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Shotgun formation for Huerta. 10:34 left here in the fourth quarter. We'll give it to Jaime. He's going up the middle and gets stopped. As he gets stopped by number 28. Nice gap work by the linebacker, getting that A gap, getting that A gap and B gap, and making sure that he gets to the backfield in Samaniego.
Yeah, that's what you got to do right there. The D tackles, they don't really get the limelight, but thing is, they're gonna have to take the double teams, and it's gonna be the linebacker. Hey, we gotta get in there and just go clog up that hole and finish it for them. because that's what their main job is, to finish it and clog up the hole.
Two receivers to the near side, one on the far side. Huerta drops back, looking, finding a receiver number one open as he made a double move, and he's gets chased down by number 4, Jacob Reese, and all the way down to the Eagle. And that was number 1, Tanner Sanchez, on the reception. They were.
That was a real good little stutter step on him to make that move, and Jacob just, when he stuttered stepped, he went down a little bit longer, and that's what gave him the time to get up to the deep ball.
To the 12-yard line, Jaime gets it. Carlos Jaime crosses the 10 to the 9-yard line, as that was at the 12, 1st and 10. Actually to the 10-yard line, and it's going to be a 2nd and 8. 2 yards. So that pass play was a deep pass play. They were at the 36. That's 14 yards plus another 42 or 48 yards. Middle post, no, nothing there. Well, there's a flag.
Looks a little extra pushing and shoving on that one, Freddie.
So that one was intended for number 1, again, Sanchez, incomplete in the back of the end zone, and there's a flag. So it's a personal foul, I think. They're going to call a personal foul. And that's on the defense, the Eagles. So they're going to go half the distance. They're at the 10, now at the 5-yard line. So 1st and goal.
That's something you can't be doing for any close ball games like this. You can't give up another touchdown right here, because it's going to be hard to come back against a United team like this. So it's the simple things, little simple mistakes that you can't afford.
Yeah, 3 receivers set to the far side, bunch 1 receiver to the near side. At the 5, 1st and goal, 9-10 left. They bring Jaimes in motion, to the back of the end zone, and that's a touchdown, Longhorns. Again, to number 12, Ricky Chapa. That's his 3rd touchdown of the night, complete with 9:07 here in the 4th quarter. They score from 5 yards out, a 5-yard pass play.
That's the 3rd touchdown for him tonight.
That's his 3rd touchdown already tonight. Makes it 34-21.
Man, have a night, kid. That's real good for him right now. And United's really just kind of looking to put this game away with a 2-touchdown lead, Freddie. The Eagles need to really answer back. They're not done yet. They still have time on this clock, but they need to answer back in this drive right here.
We'll be back with more after this. You're watching Real Sports Live Southwest.com.
Sarita's Tortilla Factory, with 3 great locations to serve you in Maverick County. Come try our delicious barbacoa with the tortillas. Si son Saritas, ni me las calientes. Also, you can get our tortillas in Laredo, Texas at your local supermarket. That's Sarita's Tortilla Factory.
And we're back live, 35-21, a 2-touchdown lead for the United the United Longhorns. I was thinking of last night. They traded touchdowns back and forth, and then now that's Mares to the outside. He's got some blocking. He's got it 40, 45, and that kid has speed, and just a freshman.
Just a freshman. At first he didn't even look like what he was gonna do with the ball. He looked like he was gonna go for a reverse with his other receiving partner, but he's like, you know what? I'm just gonna go. I'm taking too long. And he drove it all the way to the 47-yard line. So that was a real good run and putting the Eagles in great field position, Freddie.
So the ball at the 47-yard line. 35-21, 8:54 left here in this ball game. Down by 2 touchdowns. Manage the clock here. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side, and a handoff will get about a yard here. Yeah, a yard to the 2nd and 9. A quick update from Shirley Field. 17-14, the Mavericks are up, and that's in the third quarter.
Yeah, it's in the third quarter. We just got updated on that one. And right here, Freddie, Laredo's running a good game right now, but you're going to have to look for at least a good deep ball or a good slant somewhere to get that even better field position.
Santos gets it. He's got some blockers in front and gets it across the 50 to United Territory, the 47, I believe. That's where they're going to spot it. So Carlos Santos complete to the United 47-yard line. A 3rd and 4, a 5-yard catch and run for him.
This is how we were talking, Freddie, the realistic downs. They have Caballero to run, but the thing is, last time he got stopped short. This time, I think they just got to go with something different. They got to go with another slant or something, or maybe even a quick, how they did with the screen. The receivers are picking up their blocks pretty well.
We'll be back after this.
Bienvenidos al restaurante Lulu. Los esperamos a almorzar o al buffet. Rica comida. Tenemos deliciosa comida casera, donde la comida se hace con mucho amor. Aquí los esperamos. Bienvenidos.
Rody's Country Fried Chicken, located at 1910 El Indio Highway, wants to wish the Eagle Pass Eagles and the CC Wood Mavericks a successful season. From the Rodriguez family, come by before or after the game and enjoy some great food.
StatER does its testing and evaluations.
Back live. 4th quarter. I didn't even change it. 4th quarter here. It is and Alan Rodriguez will get it to the 40. Actually crosses the 40 to the 37-yard line.
Man, every time I say something for them to run a passing play, it's like they prove me wrong. Like, nah, we're just going to stay running the ball.
Running the ball is right. They get it to the 37-yard line, a 10-yard gain for Alan Rodriguez, the senior, taking control tonight.
That's a good run. Hey, prove me wrong if it works. I guess just work with it on that.
35-21, 4th quarter, 7:35. 7:35 left. You are driving here late in the midway through the 4th quarter. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 on the near side. We'll give it to Caballero. Caballero makes 1 miss. He's at the 30 and gets dragged down. Not sure if that's horse collar. He just grabbed him from behind from the jersey. Didn't go inside, so.
And Gonzalez is trying to get the call on that. He's looking like, really? Come on. You don't think that's a horse collar? But it was a pull of the jersey, so I don't know. It could have gone both ways on that one. Right now, Freddie, the Eagles really need to take it as a 2-minute offense. I know you have 7 minutes on the clock, but you got to run it like if it's a 2-minute offense right here. Just so you go in, score, and get enough time back to make a stop against United and stay in this ball game.
7 minutes left. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 on the near side. Shotgun formation. Throw outside. That's number 14, Dakota. Gets a nice block by Santos to the outside, and he gets it. And now a flag on the play. Not sure what it was on the far sideline, but we're going to check that flag. That one complete to number 14, Dakota. So there's a flag on the play, and it's right at the 23. Not sure if it was a hold on one of the receivers. 6:48 left, 35-21. The referee and everybody over there on the far sideline checking the... We're checking, making sure that... now he's going out to Coach Sanchez, and I'm not sure. Maybe it's on the defense.
Yeah, it's gonna look on United.
And Coach Sanchez,
wasn't very happy on that call.
There's no foul for the block in the back. Yeah, so they picked up the flag,
Okay.
which is good because that one all the way down to the 20-yard line. So it's a 7-yard a 7-yard catch and run, 2nd and 3.
And Sanchez was still giving an earful to the sideline. On his side.
35-21. They're down by 2 touchdowns. 6:36. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Shotgun formation for Alan Rodriguez. The Eagles trying to get
good pass.
a nice pass, and it is incomplete. As that one was a double move. Sajisi Richie almost made that play
with a little diving catch on that, but just didn't come up with it.
6:22, and that will bring a third down, a 3rd and 3 from the United 20-yard line. Incomplete. That was in the end zone, and that's what you said. Try and get that play to make sure that they get some more time on the clock to maybe come back and tie the ball game. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 on the near side. Shotgun formation. Low snap. Caballero up the middle, trying to. No, he finishes. Actually, the ball is down. The ball is down. Gonna see if it's United ball or Eagle pass ball. He finished the run, but the ball popped out. And
I don't know about
was he down or was he not down? It was too close to call.
I don't know, because he ran through the safety on that one, and I don't know if he stayed on the safety and the ball came out, because if he stayed on him and the ball came out, it's still a live ball.
Yeah. Well, 6:16 left, and that one, he brought it all the way down to the 6-yard line, a 14-yard carry, and then fumbles the ball, number 3, and recovered by United. United has it at the 6-yard line. United, 1st and 10.
Looks like it's going to be a big break on this one right here.
And that's the number 1, Mando de los Santos, and Carlos Jaime takes it to the 20-yard line. 1st and 10, a 14-yard carry for number 23, Carlos Jaime. Just when you're driving and then a turnover, something you can ill afford with 5:55 left in this ball game, 35-21. You're doing what you're supposed to do in managing the clock and getting the ball down, and then this happens. Receiver will jet motion near side and will go out of bounds, and that's Tanner Sanchez. There is a flag. The white hat threw it near side. I don't know if it was
maybe a holding on the receiver on that. Just depends. Let's see.
So
yeah, it's gonna be a holding.
So it's a holding on the offense.
And Freddie, we just have an update right now from Shirley right now. Martin is up 21-17.
21-17, and at Shirley Field, as Martin goes up by 4 points on the Mavericks, and 14-5A, District 14-5A gets underway. 29-6A is underway here too, at the 10, and we'll bring it out to the 20-yard line. So they edit 1st and 20 from the 10, and Carlos Jaime brings it back out to the 20, a 10-yard carry. It's going to be a 2nd and 10. So you lose yardage because of a penalty, and then you get it right back. You get the 10 yards right back.
Now, I don't know, Freddie, right now the Eagles sideline looks kind of defeated, and I don't know if they're going to be able to come back in this one, but they still need to finish off strong here and make at least something happen.
4:44 left here in the 4th quarter. 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. Huerta through the outside, gets it complete, and brought out of bounds by number 2, I believe. No, on the far sideline is number 13. Number 13 is on the tackle. David Lopez, number 5 on the catch.
And Huerta his throws. It's like he puts everything into each throw he has on everything.
Complete to the 32-yard line. That's a 12-yard carry, 12-yard pass play. First and 10. They move the chains and move the clock up the middle. Jaime to the 40.
Just gonna be shy of the first down, Freddie, right here.
Yeah, it's a 8-yard carry, a second and 2 with 4:04 left, and up by 2 touchdowns. Second and 1, ball placed at the 41. Excuse me. It's a 9-yard carry, so it's second and 1 for the Longhorns. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 on the near side. Shotgun formation. Will give to. And again, it's smart for Coach Sanchez to keep the ball on the ground and keep the clock running and not throw and get an incomplete pass and stop the clock.
Yeah, because right now they're just trying to clock manage it and just run down the time as much as they can and just keep the clock running. Because right now that's how you're just going to seal the game.
A 3-yard carry to the 44. First and 10 as Carlos Jaime gets a first down. 3:28 left. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 on the far side. Shotgun formation for Huerta. Has Carlos Jaime on his left side.
That's what United's doing right there. They're waiting to play clock down.
Jaime to the 45 of the Eagle Pass Eagles. There's a flag on the play. This sideline judge. There's a holding on United with 3:11 left.
That's real smart what United's doing right there. Just letting the play clock go, run down, so the clock run down's with it. But that's going to stop the clock right now.
Yeah, the clock stops, and they will. It's a spot foul. So that one was a first and 10, and it did go for some yardage. So they're gonna bring it back to the United 44-yard line. It'll be first and 20. 3:11 left here in the fourth quarter. United up 35-21. Last year, 39-20 was the score. But the second half was just not what Eagle Pass expected. It was a turnover that kind of at the beginning of that third quarter, and that spiraled it out of control. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 on the near side. Shotgun formation. We'll give it to Jaime. He's to the far side, trying to get some blocks. He does manage to stiff arm. He's at the 40. He's at the 35-30 and goes out of bounds. Checking if there's any flags downfield. And that one goes all the way to the Eagle 28-yard line.
Right now, I think United's really just looking to punch it in, honestly. They're not even looking just to run down the clock no more. They're just going to try and go seal the deal with the touchdown.
And we'll be back with more after this. You're watching Real Sports Live, Southwest.com.
Of a traditional emergency room. We utilize the full services of a standard ER department, including CT scan, bedside emergency ultrasound, x-rays, and a full clinical laboratory, with a focus on getting you taken care of without long wait times. STAT Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
Texas Diamond Garage is located at 2881 North Veterans Boulevard. Personalize your car, truck, or SUV. Accessories, lift kits, maintenance, brake jobs, oil changes, and filter change. Best tires and rims around. Call them at 830-776-5363. That's Texas Diamond Garage.
We're back live, fourth quarter, 35-21, as United gets first and 10, a 28-yard rush for Jaime. First and 10 for United with 2:38 left here in the fourth quarter. We'll give it to Jaime. Nice juke move on Conde, number 48. Now still on his feet, and goes out of bounds at the 11. Actually, they're going to mark him down at the 10-yard line.
The guy just keeps pumping his feet, Freddie. He just keeps it pumping real good. And that one looked like he was going to be stopped short of the first, but he just bounced off and kept his feet moving, and he went and got that first down.
First and goal at the 10-yard line. He has a 28-yard rush and an 18-yard rush, 2 rushes, and has 46 yards just like that. And again, you have a gentleman like Carlos Jaime who will close out games. He's a closer for them. First and goal from the 10. Carlos Jaime gets stopped. After those 2 rushes, he's like, you know what, I don't want any more.
Yeah, he's like, I'm just tired of this. I'm just going to let him come at me, and I'll go down with it right here. I'll eat it up.
2:16 left, and stopped by Saul Perales to the 9-yard line. Second and goal. He did get a yard there on that rush. 2 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. 2 minutes and counting. Play clock at 13. You're listening to Freddie Dea and Noah Garcia. Quick slant, almost picked off. That's David Lopez on that play to the far side. He read the slant pattern. Minute 49 as that stops the clock.
Yeah, that was a real good pass deflection by David Lopez on that. Right now is just finish off strong and don't let them get into the end zone. Just stay with this 2-score game and just let them know that you fought until the end.
And we'll bring a third down from the 9. Third and go. With a minute 48, they're going to call a timeout. We're going to go to break. We'll be back with more after this.
Bienvenidos a
Stat Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. We know that our patients deserve better than the typical cramped waiting areas and long lines. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
My name is Rudy with Mattress Clearance Warehouse, inviting you to come and see the best price mattresses in all of Laredo and now our new location in Eagle Pass. Take advantage of our great promotion that we have right now. For only $40 down, you can take your mattresses home today. Get 90 days, same as cash. Queen sets start at only $150. We have a wide selection of different styles at different prices. Save as much as 75% off from big store prices. Call the number on your screen. Call me today.
And we're back live with a minute 43 and the touchdown for De Los Santos, number 5, complete from 9 yards out as the United Longhorns put 6 more points on the board with 1:43 left here in the fourth quarter. Makes it 41-21.
Yeah, on that one, Freddie, it was just a play broken up, and the receivers made their own routes after that. And one of the United receivers just got loose, and what if that just found him in the middle of the end zone? He's like, you know what, I'm just gonna dump it off right here, and that gave him a 6. Right now, it looks like Gonzalez is having a little chat with the ref.
I'm not sure if they're. So we're gonna try and see what. So both will be enforced on the kickoff. So it was on a number on United. Emotions run, run high in a game like this.
Yeah, especially in a game that you really wanted super bad, and when it comes down to this, it's just a real heartbreaker for yourself. But you know what? It's how the cards play tonight. The better team won tonight, so you can't really do anything about that.
A minute 43 left here in the fourth quarter, and 42-21 is the score. As United will be looking at moving to 4-1 overall, 1-0 in district play. We've seen a high-scoring United. I mean, we saw in the 4 games that they played against Alamo Heights, San Marcos, San Benito, and Vela. Even with Vela, they came back in that second half, but it was against Vela's second and third stringers, because Vela did have a pretty. And again, when we talked to Coach Sanchez, he did mention that at the Vela game, again, it happened to where they got behind the ball, they got themselves in a hole early. So it is what it is. But with this, I mean, you can keep your head high as far as Eagle Pass, because they did hang tough all the way through.
They hang tough the four quarters and everything. So on this, I wouldn't take it as a loss. I'll take it as, hey, we came in this game, we gave it all we got, and we learned something. We learned from our mistakes, and you go into the next district game coming next week.
Yeah, next week, Thursday, we travel to Laredo, the Bill Johnson Student Activity Center, and we're going to have a Thursday night game of the week, and we're going to be broadcasting live, so you'll be able to watch the game live. If you can't travel to Laredo, sit at home, or, you know what, tailgate.
Yeah.
Tailgate, call your friends over, put it on your big screen, and watch the game.
Have a little cookout.
Yeah, have a little cookout, and you can watch it on YouTube, you can watch it on Facebook, you can watch it on Roku TV, Twitter, any social media. Go subscribe. Please subscribe, like our page, share our page, share all the content. Make sure you hit the notification button, because when you hit the notification button, you get when we're on. Yeah, we get you get the live link to say, hey, you know what, these guys are on. Let's check who. Any updates from Laredo yet?
28-17.
28-17. Martin's up. As that's number 2, gets it at the 47. That's Barcena. Barcena dances around to the far sideline, and he will get it into United territory with a minute 29. So Eagle Pass will have it at the United 46-yard line, 1st and 10. And in the second half, I mean, it was 14-7 at the half. Eagle Pass scores, and they go on that 71-yard, 16-play drive and ties up the ball game. And then it goes 2 plays, 60-yard touchdown run by Carlos Jaime. They go up 21-14. And then they haven't, then back-to-back. Rolls out, Alan looking downfield, and that's out of bounds. The intended receiver was number 11. So he made something out of nothing there. Rolls out, incomplete, doesn't take the sack. 2nd and 10 for the Eagles with a minute 22 left as regroup.
Yeah, you just go back to the drawing boards, Freddie, on this, and you just learn from the mistakes that you had in this ball game. It wasn't any big mistakes, it was the small ones, but this is where you go and regroup and get ready for next week against OBJ.
And that ball carry was number 26, I believe, or DJ Marius on the carry. Actually, no gain on that play. 3rd and 10. Under a minute to play. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 on the far side. Shotgun formation. 42-21. Drops back, looking, rolls out near side. He's still looking to throw the ball. Now he will tuck it in and get about 2 yards to the 43-yard line.
Hey, if you look at that on the block he pulled, not a lot of freshmen do that. They try to just go up high, but he was smart. He's like, nope, the only way I'm taking this tree down is if I go low on him. So that was a real good, smart move, good block. I'm not looking to get killed there. And real Freddy, this game was a real good, solid game. It's just, I don't know, man. It was just a small key errors in this ball game that really kind of changed it.
Again, the defense wasn't able to stop in the middle of the field. Nice catch by that Sergio Lopez. Checo Lopez to the 5. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. He went up for that one.
Yes, he did. And that just shows the Eagles they are not done. They're ready for a fight, but there's going to be a flag. And I think it's going to be unsportsmanlike on number 14 on that one. He gave a late hit.
That's a 43-yard catch and run after as number 14, actually number 6, trying to find the number, but I know it's Checo Lopez, 15. Sergio Lopez, he plays baseball too, complete from the United 43-yard line, and he goes in for 6 with 29 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And makes it 42-27 with the point after attempt yet to come. Here in the fourth quarter, that was a nice grab. And again, to finish off and go into the end zone, 28. So 28-42 is the score as Sergio Lopez scores four plays into the end zone and 29 seconds left.
And that's what I was kind of talking about, Freddie. They needed to really work down in the middle. Look what happened when you work down in the middle and you work with your schemes of going to the out, going to your quick screen passes, going to your bubbles, giving it down to Caballero down in the middle, and then boom, hit him with the big post route with a good deep slant up the middle. And that's what happened. That's what they did with Checo Lopez, and that's what worked. And maybe that's what they can go look at tape, like, hey, maybe we just need to come up with something different, lead up to the big play so they can happen like that.
Yeah, and that one, 43 yards, Checo Lopez coming in and doing some work here late in the fourth quarter. He went up for the ball. It was one of those things where he raised up, got the ball, got control, and then finished the play. So a big play for the Eagles late here in the ball game. Down 42-21, gets a touchdown. 42-28, gets ready to kick off. But again, it's one of those things where, like you mentioned, Noah, it is a stop here, a stop there. And if you get those stops when you had them and not give up those home run plays, because they had 2 home run plays, actually 3.
Yeah, they had
3 home run plays. It was a 67-yard touchdown run by the pass. It was the run.
Oh, they go for the onside, Freddie.
Onside kick, and that one is.
I think United's gonna come back up with that one.
Yeah, United. I'm still with yesterday's game because they scored 69 points on Nixon, and it was a back and forth game, man. Here it's 42-28. I mean, it's a high scoring game.
Man, that game that's gonna be real good is when United South come down. When they go into play, that's gonna be a real good ball game.
I'm excited for the United Alexander game too.
Okay, yeah, always.
That one every year.
Yeah, that's every year.
So with 26 seconds left, they're going to go in victory formation. And he'll snap it and take a knee. And I believe that should take it down. So we're gonna take a quick break because that was the last play. So we're going to take a quick break and then come back and give our final thoughts. 42-28 here from Colesdale Foster Veterans Memorial Stadium. We're back with more after this.
quality insulation services from our experienced professionals. Call us for more details at 830-776-9080 or visit us at 2881 North Veterans Boulevard in Eagle Pass. Texas Diamond Insulation. Build it right, seal it right. If you can build it, we can spray it. Insulation that lasts forever.
Stat Emergency Centers. Proven leadership, experience, and high standards in patient care and services. The difference sets us apart. Stat Emergency Centers was the first to implement a modern approach in emergency room services. Voted best freestanding ER and now first to develop an independent physician-owned specialty inpatient acute care hospital. Your healthcare matters to us. Thank you, Laredo, for trusting Stat Emergency Centers and providers with your healthcare needs. Excellence is not a given. You earn it.
And we're back to the post-game show presented to you by Hacienda Ford and Ram Country Auto World. Go to ramcountryautoworld.com and see all their pre-owned as the Eagles fall 42-28. And hats off to both teams. Hats off to both coaching staffs as they did a great job in game planning. You're talking about basically like a district championship here at the beginning of the season, at the beginning of the district. I mean, whoever controls the first game of the season between these two teams, you kind of look at yourself, okay, we have a chance, yes, we don't have a chance, but again, a 3-1 United team comes into Eagle Pass and takes a 3-1, takes on a 3-1 Eagle Pass team. Eagle Pass goes to 3-2 now, 4-1, and 1-0-1 for Eagle Pass, 1-0 in District 29 6A. As we go to the second half, as it was 14-7 at the half. They made the adjustments, comes out second half. Eagle Pass has the first drive and drives it 81 yards. 81-yard drive from their own 19 and scores from 601 with 601, takes 6 minutes off, and a 1-yard touchdown run by number 3 Isaac Caballero makes it 14-14. That's when we said, hey, there's a ball game here in the second half, 14-14. And then we go to United. United comes back and gets the ball. And guess what? They go 2 plays, and Carlos Jaime to the house, 60-yard touchdown run, makes it 20-14 with 4:57 left in the third quarter. The point after attempt was good. Eagle Pass goes back on the offensive prow, and it goes 70 yards, 9 plays, and answers right back. So we're talking up here and saying, hey, it took them 3 minutes and 30 seconds to get into the end zone for a second touchdown in the second half, and ties up the ball game at 21-21. Now we're talking about, hey, there's still some. Yeah, this is
the game right here.
Yeah. So again, they with a minute 27, number 3 Isaac Caballero, who is our Real Sports Live Southwest Player of the Game, well deserved. He played his heart out. But we also got to give the grudge, the what we call the grudge award, and the grudge award is of course given to the O-line. The O-line did the work for him to have that spacing and for him to hit those holes. So we give that one to the O-line of the Eagle Pass Eagles. So with that being said, 21-21, and then they come back, and one play, they go to the air, and Wild Huerta just goes nuts as he hits his favorite target, number 12, Ricky Chapa, with a minute 6.
Yeah, I mean, he takes it, he goes up for it, brings it down, and he's like, I'm looking for a reservation of 6, and he takes it to the house.
So 67-yard touchdown pass for Chapa, and they go up 28-21. And then they stop Eagle Pass, 3 and out, and then they come right back. 6-play drive with 9:07 in the fourth quarter, a 51, actually a 5-yard touchdown pass to, again, number 12, Chapa, in the corner of the end zone, 34-21, and then point after attempt was good. So that's where they go up 2 scores. And for Eagle Pass, they could not ill afford, to give up the ball, or even to they had to sustain drives, and they did up until Caballero fumbles at the 6-yard line as he finished that run.
And that was a real heartbreaker because he was pushing forward, and he even took down the safety. He trucked him down, but it's just a play that happens. It's a play that just happens. You can't do anything about it.
Right back after the fumble, 94-yard drive. United just puts the nail on the coffin with 1:43 in the fourth quarter, 9-yard pass play to number 5 de Los Santos. They go up 41-21 with extra point good. And again, it's one of those things where they just came back. They came back. They controlled the tempo, and they scored. And then the Eagles come right back. Didn't want to feel like they left anything out. They come back 4-play drive, 46 yards, a 43-yard touchdown catch and run by Sergio Lopez with 29 seconds, and they go 42-28, and that's the final from Cozell Foster Veterans Memorial Stadium. We'll be back after these messages from our sponsors.
Llega un momento en la vida en que necesitamos cuidados especiales, y cuando ese momento llegue, piense en Maverick Nursing and Rehabilitation. Maverick Nursing and Rehabilitation Center es un centro de enfermería especializada y de atención a largo plazo que brinda servicios integrales para esas personas que necesitan un tratamiento especializado que se centra en la atención de la demencia y el deterioro de la memoria, y que a la vez necesita atenciones de enfermería especializadas. Maverick Nursing and Rehabilitation lo espera en el 3106 Bob Rogers, aquí en Eagle Pass. Para mayores informes llame al 830-335-4832.
Hello, Eagle Pass and surrounding areas. My name is Grant Bibb. I'm the general manager of Ram Country Auto World. We have the largest selection of pre-owned inventory. Come by and see us at 1997 Veterans Boulevard, where we make sure our customers are number one.
Utility Trailer Sales Southeast Texas Incorporated sells parts, service, carrier, certified carrier, trained technician on site. Get your rentals, finance available. Come into our newest location in Eagle Pass, 5395 US Highway 57. Family owned and operated, your one-stop shop for all your truck, trailer, and tanker needs. Utility Trailer Sales Southeast Texas Incorporated.
For all of our customers, we greatly appreciate your business, and we hope to see you soon.
The wait is over. Stat Specialty Hospital is now open with a patient-centered model focused on expedient emergency care, short hospital stays, and outpatient services 24/7. Stat Specialty Hospital's registration process is fast, and you'll be seen by a physician within minutes. Our professional team will treat you immediately with compassion, providing only the highest standards for your medical condition. Experience the difference that sets us apart at the corner of Veterans and Strickland Avenue. Stat Specialty Hospital. Get in, get out, get back to life.
We're back live, post-game show presented to you by Hacienda Ford and Ram Country Auto World. We're located at 1997 North Veterans Boulevard in Eagle Pass, Texas. Visit www.ramcountryautoworld.com. Noah Garcia with us, camera operator David Heredia up top, giving us all the sights. Don't forget, we're going to have the game up in its entirety. Again, we have the live audio tonight. Because of UAL, we're giving you audio, but we're going to post the actual video of what happened on the field so you can catch that as we're in the post-game show. 42-28. Final thoughts, Noah, as Eagle Pass goes down, first district game. Anything that you saw that hey, I mean, it is what it is.
There's not much to say, but it was a no-better at first and everything. They were doing real well. Defense was real sound. They played land shark defense, how their motto is and everything. It was just the offense. They could have been a little bit more sounder on the offensive side. Maybe leading up to the big play. Maybe spreading it out more, but trying to spread out the Longhorn defense. And it works sometimes in how they did, how we were talking. They led up to that big play. They separated the Longhorn offense. They sent guys in motion where it led up to that play. And overall, they did a very good game. They played very well. It was just small mistakes, and I wouldn't take this as a loss. I'll just take this, learn from it, man. You just played a good team, fundamentally sound, well-coached team. So you don't put your heads down or anything because the team you just played is probably a team that's going to go deep into the playoffs this year, no doubt. And the Eagles have a real good team on their shoulders, a real good coaching staff, and honestly, the future for them looks bright. It does look very bright with these youngsters.
Yeah, it's Noah Garcia, our color commentator tonight, as he came up to the booth, and he enjoys coming up here with us. 42-28, the final score is United takes the victory here. United moves to 1-0, 4-1 overall. Eagle Pass drops to 3-2 and 0-1 in District 29 6A. For my camera operator, David Heredia, for Noah Garcia, I'm Freddie Heredia. Keep talking sports, Real Sports Live, Southwest.com. Good night.